J.J. Abrams is coming in, the great film director who has a new movie out called Super 8.
Super 8.
Super 8, getting very, very good reviews and, whatever.
When is he coming in?
Around 8-ish.
Okay.
Something like that. We'll talk to him. His wife's very attractive. I met her out in L.A. She came over to Jimmy's house, and then we had dinner.
You and his wife?
Yeah. I said, do you mind if I go to dinner with your wife and not you? But an extremely attractive woman.
Really?
Yes.
Why are you saying that? Like, he doesn't deserve her?
He absolutely doesn't deserve her. Look at him.
What are you talking about?
JJ's not a real good-looking guy. He knows it.
Well, he's very talented. That doesn't make up for it?
He sure does. Look at me. Look who I'm married to. Come on. I'm sure I understand that. But, JJ is hanging out with Spielberg.
Yeah, I think he must like Spielberg.
Yeah, well.
I think he must have been a big fan growing up.
Who wasn't? It's got to be pretty amazing when...
But, I mean, as a filmmaker, as a kid who wanted to make films, this was someone he admired and wanted to emulate.
Yeah, like in my life, going into radio, there was no one really I could look up to or hang out with because I'm better than everyone else. Like JJ, it's great. He has Spielberg because Spielberg's a genius.
There were no radio geniuses.
Well, who would I hang out with? Cousin Brucey? Would I collaborate with him?
Hey, now come on in here, young man. Let's help you out. What do you want to do?
Well, I was looking to get into radio. I was wondering.
Radio's great for you. We started out, Cousin Brucey, started out in America, then had to move over to Bahamas, do some Bahamian radio. Then, one great day, I met up with great man, Bob FX Newman. Now, let me tell you something, Cousin Brucey was doing okay. WABC, Scott Muni, Harry Harrison, Ron Lundy, all those. Then,
and then I'd be like, I'm getting out of radio. If this is what it is, if I got to fucking hang out with a maniac like this, imagine if I went to one of my mentors. Who would be my mentor? Bernard Meltzer? The only guy who was any good when I was growing up was Bob Grant. That's it. I don't think he was looking to hang out with me.
And then Bob Schumann, and then what else you want to know?
This guy loves to hear himself talk. But, for JJ, it's great. He's a filmmaker, and he gets to hang out with Steven Spielberg. I'm pretty sure he goes over his house for dinner and everything.
Well, I can't imagine what it's like when you first get to meet Spielberg and he admires your work. That must be amazing.
JJ dropped a big load in his pants.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, right. It was embarrassing. Big stain in his pants. Oh, Mr. Spielberg. But it must be something. Because Spielberg, like one of the greatest filmmakers ever, and all of a sudden you're at his house and you're hanging out with him and he wants
He's producing your movies.
So tell me about yourself, JJ. Tell me how great I am, and tell me which of my films inspired you most. Oh, Mr. Spielberg, excuse this giant load in my pants.
Excuse the stench.
I just shit and dropped a seminal load in my pants. That's all right, JJ. I'm so used to it. This is the first time the guy who directed The Godfather came over here. He dropped a load.
The guy who directed The Godfather?
Francis Ford Coppola. Even he was taken with me. No, but it must be great to be like a filmmaker, and then suddenly Spielberg gives you the... In fact, with Super 8...
It's like an anointing.
What I heard is Spielberg just heard the title Super 8, and he bought the film.
Well, he did that when he was a kid. He made those Super 8 films, so he completely got it, I'm sure.
Yeah. But to me, filmmaking or anything, it's about the chicks, and JJ scored himself a real humdinger. Very sexy woman. I was having dinner. I was looking her over. I had a little private conversation going with her.
Really?
Yeah. If I was single, I definitely would.
You would take his wife?
Absolutely, I would. And I bet you I could, too. I'm good at that. I'm good at taking other people's women.
Oh, my goodness.
I love it. I'm a despicable human being. Something I enjoy doing. Must have been something about me as a child where I wanted to get between my parents.
Is that an edible thing that's
Yeah.
still going on?
Yes.
So any powerful man you want to
Yeah, I want to take
his
away.
woman?
I want to take his woman. Yep. Very edible. And edible. So there it is. But very terrific. And we will see JJ in here in just a few minutes. And we'll
Okay.
talk with him and we'll find out how great his life is.
Hey, good morning, JJ.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome back.
Great to be back.
How's it going?
Pretty good, you?
Not too bad.
What have you been up to?
A lot of walking backwards.
Am I following you?
Yes, please. It's been my life.
Really?
For a
Can you
long
can you
time.
do this without even looking?
Yeah, it's
Really?
pretty crazy.
Oh, now you see. Now you're going.
It's a skill that's. Yeah. I don't know if the skill can really translate into other aspects of my life, but
Have you thought about becoming a Steadicam operator?
that's true.
They're bigger than that camera, though.
I know I'd have to adjust to the weight, but
Where should I go?
anywhere you'd like.
I'm good here.
So Super 8, your
Yes,
new
sir.
movie, and of course you've come back to talk to Howard. I mean, you're a huge fan of this show.
I am.
I remember you being a big fan when it
Of
came
course
out.
I am. No, I love the show. You kidding me? It's my favorite thing.
So you're well.
I always ask to be on the show. How's it going? They don't put me on the show. I'm like, what about Howard? And they're like, all right, if you want to do Howard. I'm like, what do you mean if I want to do Howard? I'm in New York. What else am I going to do here? So I'm always happy to be back.
JJ Abrams is here. The guy's a big-time movie director.
I just saw him out there.
Yeah? Did you audition?
No,
There's JJ.
I don't know why he hasn't created an alias for me. Jennifer Garner.
JJ Abrams. Big shot. Big shot. Go ahead, man. Big shot. Go over there. What? You acting like you don't know what to do.
I've never sat here before.
You haven't?
No, I'm always
You did.
Show.
No, I've always. No, I didn't. I did.
Yes.
You sat on the couch.
I always remember just standing right there. I get so scared when I'm here.
What are you
He did
nervous?
look
I don't know where I'm
nervous
sitting. I don't know where I'm
out
standing.
What are you nervous about? After all your success, why are you nervous?
I don't know. I'm not. Now I'm much more comfortable.
Just tell him-
Are you nervous on a movie set when you start a new movie?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shit his pants when he made Super 8.
No, there are times when, like on Star Trek, where I was, what the hell are we doing? I was like on this huge set, and I thought this is
Do you really know what
Crazy.
you're doing?
fucking disaster.
No, but do you really know what you're doing in the sense? Okay, you dream up the script and everything, but when it are you like a photographer? Do you understand visual? Like, I mean, special effects movies and
I
stuff.
can really,
don't-
you want the answer? 'Cause
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's sort of, just interrupt me the second it's boring. So interrupt me now.
Okay, go ahead.
You get there and you think, well, I think I know what I want. And then you get there and you realize that you don't really know, and you want to figure it out. So then you start to look, and sometimes you go, "There's no way to do this. That's good," and you throw away everything you thought it was going to be. And there are times, and you can't show people that you're freaked out. You got to kind of look like the director. Everyone's looking at you.
But
If
you
you're
can't
freaked out,
do
everyone's freaked out.
you can't do the other jobs on the set.
No, of course, but and
hold
luckily
on.
I'm working with some great people. But there
On
are
a
times,
big budget film,
yeah.
you walk in and you're shooting about a half a page a day.
Well, you can do a few pages a day sometimes.
All right, but okay, let's say you're shooting a page a day,
Yeah.
but it's more like a half a page a day. You got to have something in mind when you go in there and shoot it.
yes.
Okay, so you go in, and then it's a scene that involves like a train derailing off of, it's a big special effect.
Right.
Don't you have to call in some guy who knows what he's doing? Like, because you can't possibly know how to do all that stuff.
Now, here's the thing that as someone who grew up, the sort of, film geek kid
Right.
who loved that stuff, I was always reading about how that stuff was done. So I know enough that I can talk to those guys and say, here's how I want to do that. And then most of the time they'll say, well, what about this? And they'll propose something I wouldn't have thought of, which is great. But, even in Super 8 with the train crash, I didn't storyboard the train crash. I wanted to kind of go there and figure it out. And I knew we could figure that out.
What do you mean figure out? Figure out what angle it's going to be shot at?
Yeah, I mean, the certain things you have to plan and previs and do little cartoon versions of the scene,
Right.
so that everyone knows what the hell's going on, like what they're going to build and what we're going to do on green screen, what we're going to do live action and real.
Right.
And so you do that. But on some scenes, like the train crash, I knew it was going to be kids running and train cars flying and explosions. So I talked to the special effects guys and said, look, here's where I want to do explosions. Here's where I want the kids to be so they're safe. And then this is where we're going to figure out what the angles are going to be. And a lot of it, honestly, for the train crash was kind of seat of my pants figuring out what was going to happen on the day.
And then what do you do? Do you shoot it from every angle? Do you shoot the kids running from every angle so that when you get into
yeah, how many times do you crash this train?
Well, the kids, I mean, these were kids who had never, a couple of them had never been on the set of anything, and this was like a dream for them. They were just running through explosions. They were like having the time of their lives.
Did you audition these kids?
Oh, yeah, like crazy.
And some of them were first-time actors?
Yeah, two of them had never been on the set of anything. The first week, the main kid looked at the script. When you make revisions of the script, there are those little asterisks on the sides of on the side of the script that show you where the revisions are. And the kid the first week looked at the script. He's like, "Are these stars for decoration?"
Now, you like that?
I thought it was fantastic, but I also thought, holy shit, this kid doesn't know anything. He's never done any of this before. So
you had auditioned him, right?
Oh yeah, and he was really great and naturally, sort of easygoing and talented, and he could do stuff. But he didn't know.
Do the mothers come on the set with these kids?
Yeah,
they're all fucking annoying, right?
No,
I mean, be honest. Don't fucking lie to me. I'll throw you right out of here.
I'll tell you, one was.
Right?
Okay,
no, because they're annoying because these are mostly women who schlep their kids to these auditions and they want to live out some sort of fame through the children. Is that correct?
I'll tell you something. Most of the kids who came in who we did not even consider were kids who had exactly those parents.
Who had the stage mothers.
But here's the thing. Those kids were the kids who came in, they were like, okay, so how do you want it? And you're like, what the hell?
That's not a kid anymore.
Disaster.
Right. Yeah.
The kids who we wanted were kids who were kind of unassuming, who didn't have stage parents, like literally like this.
Who look like real kids.
Yeah, who are real kids. Like the main kid we got, he lives in Moscow, Idaho.
Right.
The kid, would never been in anything. His parents would drive him once a month to Seattle for an acting class. Like, he was a kid who just wanted to learn how to do it.
Right.
So his parents were just like nice, sweet people.
So how do you find that kid? I mean, the parents schlepped him around, right?
No, what happened was because he had this little acting class, and I guess our casting directors had been looking, thousands of kids, and they sent to various states. Just they contacted people to say, look, if there's anyone in any acting class, any acting school. So this acting teacher said, well, there's this kid who comes in once a month who drives in from Idaho.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, they sent
so the kid didn't even have an agent.
No, they sent a video and he was great.
Do these kids make a lot of money from a movie like this? I mean, doesn't a movie like this wreck their lives? They get in the movie, then they're expecting some sort of career and some sort of fame, and most of them don't go anywhere, right?
Well, the thing is that they don't make a lot of money. I mean, this is like their first thing. And
what do you got to pay one of these kids? Maybe I'll make a kids movie.
Maybe you'll just hire some kids because they're cheap.
Get some shitheads to act. What do you have to pay these kids?
I'm not sure.
What does a kid make who's the lead kid in your movie?
I don't know what the number is.
Can he make $600,000?
That sounds high.
I don't think so.
That's high, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
What does he make? 200?
Maybe somewhere between 1 and 2, or maybe somewhere in there. I don't know. It's not. I mean, look, to get a shot to be in a movie.
Imagine if I make a movie about with kids and illegal Mexicans. I wouldn't have to pay anything.
You'll have a $25 budget.
They'll pay you.
Go home and write me a movie about kids and illegal Mexicans, where they have to pay me to be in the movie. Please get to work on that.
No, these kids are great.
Are you spreading yourself too thin? Here's why I'm concerned about this.
What's he up to?
Okay, because Super 8 took so long to make, you had to push off Star Trek 2, which you are the director of.
How dare you?
Right, which everyone's waiting for. How far behind are you on Star Trek 2?
How far? We're probably 6 months behind.
6 months. Now, what does that mean? Have you begun principal photography?
Well, not terms,
have you?
Terminology.
Have you? Have you begun principal photography, which is the only word I understand?
I mean, is the script done?
Is the script done?
No, I'm not writing the script. But
is it done though?
No.
Oh,
but we're working on it.
Does the studio call you every day? Star Trek 2 is going to be a big money maker, big franchise. They say, listen, you're spread out too thin.
What are you doing?
Listen to this guy. He's got 2 new television series coming out this fall. CBS Person of Interest with lost actor Michael Emerson. He's a billionaire, developed a computer program. Don't ask. Fox's Alcatraz. You've got that sold. You just finished Super 8.
How much does he hands-on with these TV shows now?
That's right.
Are you just developing them and then giving them away?
Are you making a money grab, or are you being serious about all of your projects? Go ahead and
Howard, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Those are not shows I created. Those are shows that Bad Robot, my company's producing. So
Bad Robot.
That's the group. We have 2 amazing people who run the TV stuff, and then I have my producing partner. So it's a bunch of us working with, these are 2 writers, Liz Sarnoff, who worked on Lost, and Jonah Nolan, who co-wrote with his brother Chris.
So you have nothing to do with those?
Well, I helped with the, give notes on the script, on the story. I helped on the pilots. I gave notes on the cuts of the...
What does it mean, notes? You sit in your office, a bad robot, the one with all the toys where you remain eternally youthful?
What kind of toys is he into?
You gotta come over. I'm serious. It's
almost mandatory if you're a filmmaker to prove that you still have your innocence and you're still childlike.
What are his toys? Does he have like...
Tell Robin.
No.
I sat through a dinner, heard an inventory of every toy he's got in that office.
Unbelievable.
Okay, JJ, what do you have in that office? Play-Doh?
We've got no. There's not.
What do you have? What's important to you?
Found. There's a woman making characters out of clay. I gotta say in the corner, but no. There's just like stuff that I had when I was a kid. Like little Twilight Zone toys and Planet of the Apes masks and just all sorts of crap that I love.
He eats in a high chair. That's how childish he is.
That's how childish he is.
JJ, in a way, I'm making a joke, but it's true. In order to be a director and be in touch with all these fantasy stories, you have to remain childlike. And in fact, your mentor, Steven Spielberg, often said that, and I feel he is no longer childlike. He threw away all his toys, didn't he?
Well, here's the thing, and we can talk about Steven in a second. The childlike thing, it's... You don't want to be necessarily childlike.
You don't sit there and play with the toys.
No.
He holds his meetings in a playpen. All the guys sit around and play with these fucking toys.
He's in a sandbox. Okay.
Yeah, JJ.
No.
Well, he's playing with those toys. I'd like to be playing with his wife. That's some wife you've got.
Come on.
Oh, man.
But
she's
talking,
something.
sir.
I know, but you've got some wife, huh?
Howard.
Wow. Hey, now.
Let's just one thing at a time.
We'll get to the sex.
Now you're stacking the things. Now I don't know what's going on. Where were we?
We were
talking
about project.
No, the childlike thing. I feel like it's an important thing. I think to feel like that sense that anything's possible. When you're a kid, the world is like you don't know what the hell the world presents, and anything is possible.
What is your favorite toy in your office? Is it a big wheel tricycle?
When you're having a problem, what do you grab?
He grabs his big wheels and he goes for a ride in L.A.
No,
what do you do? What is your favorite? What is your favorite toy?
I don't have a favorite.
Great Garloo. What do you like?
There are. Let me.
Your Harry Potter wand?
No, there's none of that stuff.
Nothing.
You got to come over and hang out. And
I want to see it.
You got to come. I've invited you.
But do you have something like that where okay, you've got a problem, you're having trouble solving it. There's one toy that's your like inspirational toy.
No.
All right.
No,
now, listen to me.
I don't have that thing.
Talk to me about what it's like. Now, Steven Spielberg. Well, here, I'll back up. As a kid growing up, see, you had an advantage that most people don't have. Your father was a producer, a movie producer, right? Or television producer.
Yeah, TV movie producer, yeah.
So when you grow up in a family like that, it's almost organic. You're exposed to it as a kid. You see how films are made.
Right.
You understand that it's not that intimidating to be a director because you start to learn about it. You get a natural curiosity.
Right.
So tell me what someone has to do. They have to be in a family where this is acceptable. You have to be exposed to all this stuff at a young age.
Oh, my God. Then nobody else can do this.
Well, this is what the book 10,000 Hours is about, that you've got to be
But Spielberg didn't grow up like that, did he?
Yeah, right. Outliers.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think that when you look at what Steven Spielberg did, and he grew up, he had access to an 8mm camera,
right.
And he made movies when he was a kid, and I've seen those movies, and they were pretty good,
Right.
And even when he was a teenager, you go, oh, this guy's got talent, and he had access to express himself and try it and go out with his friends and make these movies. And I think that you don't necessarily need, although it's obviously a huge advantage, and I am very grateful for it, to have been able to visit some sets when I was a kid. The greatest one was my dad had an office at Paramount Studios, and I got to know the guards whenever I have a day off in school. I'd go with him, and I'd go and I'd watch them rehearse like Happy Days on Laverne and Shirley and Mork and Mindy, and it was like I'd sit in the bleachers, empty bleachers.
What was your dad's job though? Did he work on those shows?
No. He produced TV movies. Remember they used to have TV movies all the time? And that was like
what movies did he make? TV movie of the week.
Yeah, he did a lot of he did like the greatest one was Ski Lift to Death.
Say that again.
Ski Lift.
Ski lift to
death.
death.
He did Ski
With
Lift to
Don
death.
Johnson.
Love that one.
Come on.
Was he fully shaved in that Don Johnson, or did he have that Don Johnson look?
He was fully shaved.
Right.
Yeah.
So was your father a huge success at this, or was he? Let's say.
He TV movies are not frequently made anymore, but he's still he's still doing it.
Did he write them?
No, he would produce them.
Produce them.
So he worked. He was actually one of the sort of the biggest TV movie producers.
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah.
You've outstripped him in every single way. You've surpassed him in every single
Does
way.
he come to you for work?
Yeah. How hard does that make you when your dad comes to you for work?
No, he's still doing his own stuff. He's still in the Hallmark Channel. He's doing TV movies now.
Does he tell you that he's proud of you? Is he?
Oh, yeah, no, he's incredibly,
When you were growing up, did he treat you like you were a little shit? And
I'm like, a little of that earlier would have been nice.
Yeah, right. Exactly. When you were young, and you'd say, "Dad, I want to make movies." He'd say, "Shut up, you fucking moron."
No, he wasn't like your dad, but he. No, I'm kidding. No, he wasn't like that. No, he was.
Did he yell at you for having a dream?
How dare you dream?
Did he destroy your dreams every chance he got and tell you that you were nothing and you could never be an announcer?
Wait a minute, this comes so easily.
That's
but he would honestly try and dissuade me from being in the business because he felt like it was impossible. Like he was the luckiest guy to have gotten to do it.
Right.
And there's no way you're going to succeed and be happy, and I'm always going to come to him for money the rest of his life and all,
Right.
So it's like, how about do anything else?
When was it you knew in your career that you had not only made it as a director, writer, producer, but where you could go to your father and finally say to him, "Listen, old man, I am better than you. I've surpassed you. You are nothing." When did you have that moment?
When did I have that moment?
Yeah.
You are nothing.
You're nothing. You're compared to me, you're a fly.
Wait, so what did I say to him?
You said compared to me, you're a fly. I believe you said. When did you have that knowledge, that awareness that you were successful?
What happened? It was it's ridiculous. It was very lucky.
Was it after Felicity?
No, honestly, what happened was I was in college, my senior year of college, and I was lucky enough to actually sell a treatment that I wrote with someone to the Disney company.
What was that treatment?
It was for a movie that was made called Taking Care of Business with Jim Belushi and Charles Grodin.
I see.
Yeah.
You wrote that with them in mind?
I wrote that with them in mind.
Yeah.
No, I did not write with them in mind. But Joe Mazurski and I wrote that, and we sold that.
And then you ended up with Charles Grodin. Well, he's a great actor. He is.
Come on. He's fantastic.
Right. And Belushi's a good man, so okay.
It was all good.
How did that work out?
Good.
Was it a success?
No.
No, it wasn't. All
but
right.
we did the best we could, and it was. Look, I would have taken anything. The fact that we sold anything, that we got to get in the be in the business and be a working writer.
Right.
It just it was a dream, and that was my senior year of college. So
wow.
I actually was lucky enough to get to sell something, and I didn't have that typical years of struggling and borrowing money thing that so many.
So the second that you sell something like that, then it's off to the races. Do you get a little office at one of these studios and you begin to write?
We had a little trailer.
Right.
On the Disney lot, and it was just the greatest thing in the history of time. And we got a discount to Disneyland. So it was like, what? Come on! At the time, I was.
And then what happens? What do you get? Felicity? You sold that series?
Then I wrote a script called Regarding Henry and sold that to Paramount. And then
that's the one with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, yeah.
I saw that. You wrote that yourself?
Yeah.
Look at you. That is where Harrison Ford becomes a retard. Am I correct?
Yes, the opposite of Charlie.
Right.
That was the pitch.
He was smart, and then he got stupid.
Is that the pitch? Do you go in and you only get a minute in an executive's office? You walk in and you say, "Listen, Harrison Ford, good-looking guy, has everything going on, gets hit in the head with a hammer, and he becomes a retard." Is that how you pitch it?
Were you there at that meeting?
I would have bought that.
I just wrote the script and that someone read it. And
when Steven Spielberg says he bought your movie Super 8, he bought into it just based on the title. Is that true, or is he horseshitting us? Is he really that irresponsible?
It's pretty much true. I called him and asked him if he would want to.
You called him?
Well, I'd gotten to know him over the years. And
You got to know him. You leave out a very important point. When you were 15 years old.
You met Steven Spielberg at 15?
No, I didn't say that. He began editing Steven Spielberg's Super 8 films for his archive. How did you get that job?
There was a Super 8 film festival that I was in. I was making all these horrible Super 8 movies, and there was a guy on a public access TV show who had a show that basically was about Super 8 movies. And I was watching that show, and I thought, I make Super 8 movies. So I called the number And I said to the guy, "Hi, my name's JJ, and I make these movies." So I sent him these movies, and I was on his show. So this other guy, Matt Reeves, is watching. He sees me, and he calls. And so the guy introduces me to Matt, and Matt and I have like the same, interests, and we were both born in New York, moved to LA, and we were 5 years old. We had the same thing. Our dads actually knew each other, and we started, like showing each other like the different movies we made, and talked about like what we wanted to do. And he ended up creating Felicity with me, Matt.
Right.
And so there was a film festival that this guy who was doing this public access TV show had in LA at the New Art Theater.
Right.
And small theater. And we had this film festival, and the LA Times wrote an article about the kids in the thing, and the article was called "The Beardless Wonders."
Right.
And
so how do you end up at Steven Spielberg's
there's
house?
a picture of us in the article, and I guess Steven saw the article, and he had his assistant call us.
Right.
And at the time, his assistant was Kathy Kennedy, who's one of the biggest producers in Hollywood now. And,
right.
And she asks if we'd be available and interested in repairing movies that Steven had made when he was our age. And of course, we're like, what the hell? Wow. It was insane.
So Steven had a bunch of Super 8s hanging around, and he said instead of hiring a pro, he figured to get a kid cheap, get you in there, and get you in to restore. They would trust you with his precious archives.
Yes, but it literally is, these are the original movies. There aren't copies to be made when you're making 8mm. So the truth is, he was entrusting 15-year-old strangers.
That's crazy to me.
It makes no sense whatsoever. To this day, I'm like, something fucked up.
How much did you get paid for that job? You must
$300.
$300 what, a film, or $300 for the whole summer?
No, $300 to repair both of the movies.
It was 2 movies.
Yeah.
And what were the movies? What were they like?
Firelight and Escape to Nowhere.
And they were made on Super 8?
8mm. It was actually before Super 8. It was a.
They had no sound?
Yeah, there was sound.
There was sound.
Yeah.
And you repaired how long does it take to repair these films?
A month and a bit.
What do you know about repairing a film?
Well, because he knows that these kids would know how to peel off a splice and resplice it. We had to buy regular rate editing equipment because we didn't have regular rate editing equipment.
Did he come and visit you and give you directives?
He never oversaw any of this?
Never met him.
Wow.
He never walked in and said, "Listen, you little set, you better just make sure you get this right." He never said that?
No, all we were doing was repairing the splices. We weren't being
amazing?
creative. But it said written and directed by Steve Spielberg.
Wow.
That was great. I'm like, Matt, we got to steal one frame.
Right.
He's like, no. I'm like, Matt, one frame. Because I was like, this was...
In other words, if you take one frame, you could blow it up and make it into a...
I don't know. I just love the idea of written and directed by Steve Spielberg. I thought, we have to steal this.
Were you a photographer as a child?
No.
Do you have a good eye? Do you understand lighting? Do you understand... are you like Spielberg stands around and waits all day for a certain sunset? Is that your thing? Do you know how to look through a lens and really capture the moment?
I do now, and I think that anyone who loves movies has an eye. I mean, we're all trained to kind of understand what we like, so we all have our own aesthetic. But
you're more of a writer.
Honestly, I've never consider myself a writer, and most people who have seen my writing probably agree. But
what do you mean you don't consider yourself a writer?
I've always thought of myself as more of a director.
But you write all these scripts.
No, I understand, and I enjoy doing it. It's fun, but
Are you a genius? I mean, most guys can either direct, but you write, you direct, you even compose the music for these shows.
But I honestly do none of it great. I do
Did
all
you
the
compose
stuff.
The music for Lost?
The main title is One Note.
Right.
And I won an ASCAP award for it. And I swear to God, every time I've done more than one note, I win nothing.
Are you a musician? Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play the piano.
You play the piano. So when you compose the openings for Alias, Lost, and Fringe, you do that on the piano?
Yeah, on the keyboard.
So are you a genius? Are you a genius or not?
No.
What?
Are you?
Why? Aren't you?
Please.
Aren't
No.
you? Have you ever texted a picture of your own penis to a teenage girl?
I have not done that.
You've never done that?
No, there's certain things I have not done.
You're not a freak or a weirdo?
I don't think I...
No, not at all. I see you as a regular guy.
Yeah.
So let me understand something. How do you become friendly with Steven Spielberg and collaborate on this? Well,
I had my first meeting with him in 1989. Jill and I we were doing meetings with people, and someone set up a meeting for, about a Roger Rabbit sequel. So go and have a meeting with him.
And why does he call on you at that point? What had you done?
We had sold that script that was getting, it was in pre-production at Disney, and I guess I had sold, I don't think I'd sold just that one script.
When he summons you, I said in radio, there's no one who could summon me because I'm better than everyone. And
you're the guy who summons.
That's right. I am Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Right.
But for you, your hero must have been Steven Spielberg.
Is that weird that there's no one who could summon you?
Well, I'm in radio.
What does that mean?
It's filled with mutants. I mean, what am I going to do?
But isn't it weird to be at a place where there is no summoner?
Well, yeah, because it's radio.
No, it's not. You know.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
So Steven Spielberg is, I got to figure, like, to me, he's one of the greatest filmmakers, right?
Oh my God, he's a hero.
So when he gives you a call and says, "I need to meet with you because I'm thinking of a sequel to Roger Rabbit,"
Yeah.
you got to be beside yourself.
Losing my mind, and then.
What do you do? Do you shit your pants literally?
Well, not literally, but on the way. I remember on the way home, driving home, calling Matt. I had one of those like Wall Street cell phones, those huge cell phones, and I remember calling Matt, driving, losing my shit, just like driving, just freaking out about having met with Steven, and I remember like looking up, and I didn't know where the hell I was.
Were you nervous in the
I
meeting?
grew up in LA. I didn't know where. I'd driven to some place. I was like, I have no idea where.
Where were you when you get the call?
I was nervous.
When you get the call, I got to go meet Steven
In
Spielberg.
your office?
Well, I remember that, because we sold that thing. I got an agent through Jill, and they called and they said that, they're looking for writers for Roger Rabbit. We didn't get the job.
Right.
But you should go in and have
meet
this
with
meeting.
him.
Yeah, so we went in.
And when you say we go in, into where? Into his private office?
Yes, and it was not his private office at the time, but it was at Amblin.
Right.
Which was his, company, and it was driving through the gates, and you see E.T. on the thing, and you drive through.
Is he in there with a bunch of people?
Jaws hit. Yeah, there were like 3 other people.
3 other people there, and you walk in.
Is it like one of those boardrooms with the big tables?
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
really-
And
do
it's
you-
all kind of like Adobe style. So you feel like you're in a really nice.
Do you make up your mind ahead of time to call him Steve or Steven? I mean,
Mr. Spielberg.
Did you call him Mr. Spielberg? What do you do?
I'm sure that I called him, Mr. Spielberg. If anything, I probably just avoided the issue.
And then he goes, "Oh, no, please, it's Steven, please." Right?
You do an amazing impersonation.
Isn't that how he talks a little bit? He's got a little something going on there, right?
It's not. What is that?
No, I don't know. It's my impression of Steven Spielberg. How many people do an impression of Steven Spielberg?
That's actually a good point.
That's right.
No, it's perfect.
So what? So you go in there,
Yeah.
and here you are with the great Steven Spielberg, and he asks you questions about this thing, and he doesn't give you the job. But somewhere along the line, for like a movie like Super 8, he taps you. He wants to produce
Obviously,
your
he's
film.
watching you.
Yeah, how does that happen?
Well, at the end of the meeting, by the way, I say to him, like 7 years ago, I edited. He's like, "No, I know you edited the movies I made." And
He knew that.
He knew the whole thing. It was.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
And so over the years, like I did like 2 weeks worth of like rewrite work on Casper.
Right.
So there was that.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice job.
Thanks. And and then I.
Good for you. Maybe you're not a genius. Go ahead. Right. All right. So.
And then when they were going to do War of the Worlds, Steven and Tom Cruise and Paula Wagner come over to talk to me about writing the script for the War of the Worlds movie. And I'm about to go and direct the Lost pilot.
Right.
So I couldn't do it.
Look at you, man.
You got to turn down Steven Spielberg and Tom,
And Tom Cruise. I
Wow.
have to make 2 horrible phone calls.
By
Wow.
the way, you are shooting Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, right?
I'm not directing that. Brad Bird is directing that. Yeah.
What are you doing on that?
I'm a producer with Tom.
Look at you, man. You must be raking in the bucks.
Oh, please.
What are you worth now? Be honest
I'm
with
in
everybody.
radio.
No, really, what are you worth now?
I have no idea.
You're worth over $100 million.
You must open up the mailbox and just find money in it.
Don't
No,
bullshit,
no.
man.
No, I swear to God.
What are you talking about?
No way. No,
Let's go over the credits.
No,
Just
please.
how much money did you make off Star Trek? The
What, are you
Star
doing
Trek
these
movie?
movies for free?
I have no idea. No,
You should do your movies for free, like I do.
it's all pro bono. It's for the
Seriously,
people.
what do you mean? If you're one of
Howard,
the
I
most
have to give
successful
back.
guys in Hollywood, aren't you?
No, I
mean, right now.
By the way, like everything, there are times when, hey, top of the world, everything's great, and then you're like, oh shit, like something comes out, a TV show or a movie that just doesn't work,
Right.
and you go, oh, and you just realize it's all just 1 gig away from going. You know what I mean? From going.
Oh, come on! I mean, you got. Let me figure this out. What you're worth? I'm gonna go right through your resume right here. All right, you got Super 8 right now. Studio
Going backwards.
Studio. Oh, that's true. I should go in order. Okay. All right. Felicity. I don't know what you made there, and who cares?
But
you created that, right?
hundreds of millions of dollars. I've listened.
Right. But when you have
I co-created
Lost,
with Matt.
when you have Lost, I would think that's a huge franchise. You got Fringe, right?
Yeah,
That's
on
yours.
Fox. Yeah.
You got 2 new ones coming out. You're working on Mission Impossible. You got Star Trek franchise.
You forgot regarding Henry. You're forgetting everything.
Here, what,
Regarding Henry, you forgot.
regarding Henry was huge.
Stop.
I just got to figure you're worth a lot of money.
No,
that's all.
but whatever it is, like the truth is that when a TV show fails, it is heartbreaking, and you do think, oh my God, am I spreading myself way too thin, and
Right.
is nothing going right? And then when something
Undercovers
works,
failed, right?
big failure.
Big failure for
Big
you.
failure.
What happened? What went wrong?
I just fucked up. Honestly, I think that I didn't work on the script enough. What I was trying to do is make.
Were you spread too thin?
That question again.
I could say maybe because it didn't work. If it had worked,
Right.
I would have said, obviously not. I don't know.
Are you a workaholic?
I guess I am. I
Do you
love,
spend any time with your children?
Oh my God, yeah.
You do.
What are their names? No.
No, the thing is, I take him to school every day and make their lunches and put him to bed at night, and it's not.
Sounds exhausting.
I don't work on weekends. It's like
Right.
I'm not like absentee.
Are you always daydreaming of stories and storylines?
It's it's not that I'm always trying to come up with them, but they're always ideas, and then ones that don't go away are the ones I tend to try and do something with.
But do you find yourself when you're in those family situations looking for material?
No, but there are times when I'll be, doing stuff and I do find myself disconnecting sometimes because there's something that either occurs to me or, like anyone. It's like you think, oh shit, I'm worried about that thing, or you're trying to figure out a way to make a scene work that you're editing, and, so I always try not to do that because I don't want to be the kind of dad that's present and not there at all.
What happens when a story like Super 8 comes into your head? What do? You keep a little book with you? Do you write it down?
What happened with Super 8 is I just thought there's a movie called Super 8 that I would go see that has to do with these kids making these movies. I had no idea what the story was, what the genre was. I just thought...
You thought of the title first.
Well, I thought of the world of it first. I thought, if they're going to probably end up being 6 or 8 kids, Super 8, I just thought there could be something about...
It was a
Super 8.
concept.
It was a concept.
Yeah.
And I called Steven,
With that, you said, Stephen, I'm thinking of a movie with these kids who make Super 8 films.
That's all I did. And I knew, because I'd edited his movies as a kid, that he had made as a kid. I knew he'd done that. And I called him immediately, which I think even contractually was not legal.
Right.
Because I had to deal with Paramount, not with Steven. So I called Steve. I didn't even think.
Right.
And I just called him and said, would you want to produce a movie with me called Super 8? And he said, yes.
Yes.
He got it.
He just goes, Super 8, yes.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
But he knew it was like, there was nothing. So it was about like, would you want to figure this out with me? He said yes.
You have his personal cell phone number?
I do.
You do. So you called him on his cell phone number.
At
You're
the
like,
time- at the
do you
time,
go
I
over
did
his
not.
house for fun?
I do.
You do.
At the time,
Look
I
at
didn't.
you, man. You've arrived.
But
How often you go over to Steven Spielberg's house?
As often as he'll let me, because
Right.
it's actually kind of amazing.
He adopted black kids. Does he still have those, or
Did he get
did he
over
get rid
that?
of them?
He's got a great family and
He's got a
amazing
great
kids.
family. He's an
And
amazing father.
Some of the kids are adopted, some of the kids are not. It's a
Does he
whole-
still make movies?
What do you?
Does he
First of all,
direct anything?
He's unbelievable. The guy.
Does he direct movies anymore?
Yeah, he's got 2 movies coming out this winter. He's
Yeah.
got one's an animated movie he directed, and one is a live action called War Horse, and one's Tintin. And then then he's got doing Lincoln, and he's doing this movie called Robopocalypse. He's doing he's got 4 movies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's insane what he's got coming out. Like in the next year.
And what
2
do you do
years.
at his house? You have a dinner or something? Have you ever slept over there?
Why did you need to sleep
No,
over?
but
He
we-
lives in town.
I don't know.
Steven, you mind if we sleep here?
Does your dad beg you to introduce him to Steven Spielberg so maybe he can get something going?
He doesn't. No, I've introduced him. It's all.
What do
good.
you do at his house? Is it parties? Like a lot of fabulous people?
We'll have a dinner. We had an amazing dinner.
Spielberg's house.
Who comes? The president?
Who's the chef?
This was a good one.
Who's the chef?
I have no idea who the chef. I don't know.
Go ahead. Who is at the party?
Who's at the party?
Well, it was. This is amazing.
Go ahead.
It was Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney.
It was unbelievable.
I would have
Now,
left.
how did Mickey Rooney get there?
It was because I guess he had called Steven.
Mickey
and,
Rooney goes up to people's doors, knocks on them, and just walks right in, I think.
It was literally the most amazing, surreal.
Because
dinner of all
Mickey
time.
Rooney was the #1 star back in the 40s or something.
But
and-
for decades, you don't
Right.
even realize. And he
No, I realize.
And he told stories. It was almost like the Beatles. You think, what the hell? How could they write all these fucking every song they wrote? Mickey Rooney told stories. that he named Marilyn Monroe. That Mickey Mouse was named after him. That,
well, who can
that
check?
he had
Everybody's dead.
Right.
But some of these were
What
corroborated.
did he say
Some
about
of these-
Marilyn Monroe? What did Mickey say?
But some of these were corroborated. He gave her name. He
Right.
told story. Each one of the stories, what? Being in the Roosevelt White House, saving Barbara Streisand from depression or he told these every story. Are you? You can't be bold enough to make those things up. It was insane.
Right. And so the evening was you and Spielberg sitting there chuckling at Mickey Rooney's story.
He sung a song at dinner,
Right.
a Christmas tree song.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Isn't it true? Is this true or false? Mickey Rooney dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. Is that true?
He
wasn't even old yet.
He
Yes.
made the bomb and then he took it.
So tell JJ when you dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. So that's a night at Steven Spielberg's.
Was that Steven?
That was my Steven impression.
No, but that was.
He doesn't like me, Steven. I've passed by him a couple of times on the
Really?
street.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I used to
He
make
doesn't
fun of
look
him.
at you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I can tell he doesn't like me. Yeah, I'm not going to work on any projects with him. Screw him.
No.
You won't be at the Mickey Rooney dinner.
So Super 8 was the #1 movie at the box office. The studio wants it to come in at least over $150 million. Does that drive you crazy that you have this financial pressure that you have to come up with ticket buyers and the whole deal on Super 8?
It always drives me crazy. You always want to do more.
Are you still neurotic or you don't care anymore?
No, I mean, I was completely, on the edge of my seat.
Do you sit there and watch the box office? You have someone who calls you all
you wait
weekend?
until someone calls. And Steven, by the way, doesn't want to know anything until Sunday. Like, he doesn't want...
Right.
Don't call him.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday, he doesn't want to be on the, so I'm amazed that he actually still does it.
And do you have this desire to come through for Steven? Oh, I want to be the guy who made the movie that made tons of money for Steven, and Steven every minute, Steven.
It's less about, I want it to be, make a respectable amount of money. I want it to do it. It's not going to be, Super 8 was, here's the thing, it's the middle of summer, and we're talking about, or it's summer,
right.
And we're talking about a movie starring Joel Courtney and Riley Griffiths,
right,
called Super 8.
Right.
Like, that movie's not Green Lantern with Green Lantern, or...
So there's pressure on you. You don't care. You like taking on a new challenge.
I like the idea that it's kind of an unexpected thing. I like the idea that it's an original idea, that it's not based on a comic book or superhero.
Right. It's something you created.
But do you have to take it to Steven and then show it to him because he's the producer?
Of course.
And how does that feel? Now you've got to show him, or is he in it the whole time?
That was scary too.
You bet.
Well, the thing that I was going to say that I've done a couple movies that were based on movie series that were based on TV shows. Like I'm thrilled to do something that's an original idea that and it owes a lot to. I just used to love those Amblin movies that in the 80s that he was involved in, whether he produced them or wrote them or directed them, and this movie was really trying to be a sort of a throwback to that,
like an E.T. and all that.
Yeah, or Poltergeist, or Goonies and Gremlins, and there was something about that kind of a genre of movie that I haven't seen in a long time. So that was why we did it. But showing it to him was terrifying.
What's his house like? Does he have cool toys?
The stuff that he has.
Does he have a replica of E.T. in his house?
No.
E.T. serving the
But wait a second, I interrupted you. You said, so showing it to Steven was terrifying.
It was terrifying.
And when he looks at it, does he sit there and go, no, you did this wrong, you did this wrong?
Do you watch him instead of the movie?
This over here drags.
Well, first of all, he had worked with me on I gave him pages of the script, he gave me notes on the script.
Yeah.
And he looked at dailies and casting tapes and dailies, and so when I sat down to show him the movie, it wasn't like he was coming to it blind, but still, it was like my heart was fucking. It was pound. I couldn't believe I was sitting there having to show him this movie, and I knew that it was a first cut, too long, all these things. And he sat down and watched the movie, and what was amazing was, like, during the movie, there are things he can see. He knows the process so well. He can look and he can see how it's going to work. It may not be the perfect version, but he sees it, and he knows. So, like, literally during the movie, he would keep hitting me, like, that is going to be. That's a scene that's going to work. He knows.
He knows.
He knows
how the audience is going to respond.
Even though I know, as I'm watching, like, fuck, this is not there yet. He would be like, and literally, like, there was one scene where I swear to God, he got emotional. He was, I could see that he was like,
he was moved,
tearing up, and it was one of those moments that I knew could work when we got there. The right music, the right pacing. It wasn't quite there, but the point is, he sees the best version of what something's going to be, and he was able to
Wow.
When your wife swims by the pool, does she wear a bikini or one piece?
God.
What does she wear? Honestly, I want to know. And don't give me a horseshit answer.
She's a one-piece woman.
A one piece. Why is
what about
that?
Beth?
Bikini. Why doesn't your wife wear a two-piece? She's got a terrific look.
She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman.
She will not wear a bikini.
She first of all, she grew up in Maine.
I would love to come over your house on a hot day and sit by the pool with her, if I could.
Come to the office, look at the toys, and then come over to the house on a hot day.
Yeah, that'd be a fun day.
I keep inviting you, and you never show up.
Right, listen to me.
Yeah.
JJ, I wish you so much luck. This is week 2 of Super 8. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a big movie from J.J. Abrams. It's in theaters now. It's a collaboration between him and Steven Spielberg. Wow. You know, that's something else. Good for you, man. What, he's got to go? What else you got? What else are you doing?
What is this TV thing?
Who even knows who you are? What is this?
He's got a TV satellite tour.
Oh.
TV satellite.
Not even Regis.
It's not even Regis.
Do I have to go?
You
That's
do.
what she's saying.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, you got your people.
I know you don't want me here. I just want to stay.
No,
like it.
I was happy to have you
We
here.
could talk to you all day.
This is my favorite thing being here.
If you want, take 2 or 3 phone calls and then leave and say, fuck it.
Let's
You'll
do
be
that.
late for the
Yeah,
satellite.
so they'll lose the satellite time. Who cares?
All right.
Let's do a couple.
Let's go to Eric. Eric, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
Hey, JJ, great movie. I saw Super 8, but come on, man. You guys really fucked up at the end of Lost.
End of Lost.
Did you fuck up the end of Lost or not?
Did you come back for the end of Lost? No.
Here's the thing. I really loved it, but, you know, what do I know? I thought it was amazing and incredibly emotional.
Right. You were happy with it.
What was the island?
Yeah, what is the island?
Oh, God.
Answer
don't
it now.
even
It's
get
all
into
over.
it.
Get Damon back in there.
No. Hold on a second. This guy's right. God bless you, Eric. I put a lot of years in with that show.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that island? You never answered it. What is it? I want an explanation.
Can I ask you a question?
right now?
What answer would ever satisfy that question? Like, what?
Gary, lock the doors. You can't leave. Answer a question. Don't give me a double speak. What was the island in Lost?
The island was a real place. The island was real, and everything that you saw happen on the island happened. And it was there was a
Then what was
magic
that
to it.
black smoke?
But how do you describe? The question is, how do you describe magic? You know what I'm saying? There was something. What Damon and Carlton, I think, were doing at the end of the series.
Robin, do you understand this? Listen,
I was lost. I think the title was appropriate.
Do you think JJ knows what the island
No,
was?
he's bullshitting.
I think you're full of shit. You don't even know what the island is.
But that's the point of it. It was a place where
We were never supposed to know.
I think I don't think you ever were. But by the way, if you were supposed to know the absolute answer, you would know.
So where is it? Why can no one find it if it's a real place?
You got to get Damon here and ask him these
And
questions.
what about the smoke? What was that?
Did you ask Damon these very questions?
No. What is the smoke? Just tell me, answer that. That shitty black smoke that happens. What is that?
This was the beauty.
Is that a being?
This was the beauty of my going off and doing Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah.
Is I left during the first season of Lost to go do that movie and then to do Star Trek. Damon and Carlton were running that show.
Okay, so you don't know the answers. The answer to Eric's question is you don't know what the island is.
I would not want to answer that question because Damon and Carlton would be able to answer it better.
Wow. What a cop-out.
So you didn't even ask.
What's the matter with you? You didn't bother to ask.
But here's the thing: they were working on the show. What am I going to do? Like,
All right,
take
quickly. Derek,
steal
go
their
ahead.
thunder?
J.J. Abrams, his movie is Super 8. It's in theaters now. It's a wild ride. Go see it, baby. Derek, go ahead.
Hey now, good morning, everybody. JJ, I wanted to ask you real quick, what is your best advice for a young filmmaker to get their first independent feature made?
Call Steven Spielberg because
You know what? There is no. I'm going to answer
Can
that
I get his
question.
number?
Derek, I'm going to answer for JJ. There's no advice. You know, everybody comes to everything on their. If someone said to me, "What is your advice for someone getting into radio?" I mean, I have a thought on how you could do it, but I think everybody goes
But
their
you
own
certainly
path.
can't tell anybody how to become you.
No.
Which is usually what they're asking.
Right, and don't forget,
That's interesting.
JJ comes from a family that he was immersed in this as a young man.
But can I answer the question? Do you mind?
My father was a radio engineer. That must have had something to do with something.
It had to be.
My
It had
dad
to
was
be.
a bricklayer.
See,
Yeah, and look at you.
that doesn't make the point at all. But here's the thing about what you can do now. That when I was a kid, Super 8, it always looked like shit. Like no matter what you did, no matter how hard you tried, it always looked like a Super 8 movie.
Right.
And now technology exists that could let you. You know, you either have the camera at home, you can get it from a friend, you can buy it, you can rent it, whatever. Everyone can get their hands on equipment that actually looks as good as.
Yes, but it's the story, isn't it?
Of course,
Isn't
but-
that the advice to a
No, but
a
the-
real solid advice would be?
The advice is to make the movie. Is that now you don't need anyone's opinion. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need. All you need to do is go make it. So the advice that you can actually give people now, which I couldn't, take when I was a kid. That
Go make a movie.
go make your movie. If you want to make a movie, make
I
it.
just saw a movie that was shot with a still camera that had a video.
The Canon
function.
5D.
Yeah,
It's
You like
unbelievable.
that. Hire that guy.
Fantastic.
That's it. You want one more question? That's it. Let's go to Dan in Philly.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
up,
now.
Howard? I know that you like all this movie stuff, but to really kiss this guy's ass because he met Steven Spielberg and all that shit.
Kissing his ass? I'm asking him about his life. It's interesting. He got to go to Steven Spielberg's house.
It's interesting to a few people.
Oh. It's not interesting to you?
Not you.
JJ, thanks a lot for coming in here and boring everyone. You ruined my show. JJ ruined my show, or I ruined it?
No, he does.
He ruined it. All right. Boy,
I'm
JJ,
sorry.
thanks a lot.
Okay, he's a director, he's accomplished and all that, and I respect that.
JJ, let me try pitching you a movie. I'm thinking of directing my first film, The Anthony Weiner Story, all shot on Super 8. What do you think? You want to back that?
I'm in.
You're in.
Can you believe that guy?
Hey, listen, not everyone's a... Oh, he's got to go?
Yeah.
Well, according to the last caller, he better get the hell out of here anyway.
Well, that's an auspicious ending.
One last call. That was a downer. Let's go to a good one. Mark, go ahead.
Hey, excellent show, guys.
See, all right, hang up. That's it.
Yeah,
Can't get better.
I love the show. I love the TV shows. Love the work he's done. I just wondered if, and this isn't meaning derogatory at all, but did the fact that you're Jewish make any difference in getting in the business or knowing the people?
Absolutely. It's a Jewish conspiracy out there.
Of course.
JJ, they don't really evaluate you on talent. It has to do with your Judaism, right?
It's mostly about my Judaica collection.
All right. Listen. See, you always end on a positive note.
There you go.
It's okay being Jewish. You get to automatically direct big films for Steven
Right.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Well, you're a lucky man to have been born into that.
Thank you very much.
CJJ Abrams Super 8 in theaters now. Despite one caller's opinion, I thought you were excellent today, JJ. You didn't bore me.
I apologize to both of you. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you were great. What are you talking
You
about?
did a great job. And say hello to your lovely wife. for
And
me.
you to yours, please.
I will. And we'll be back right after these words. Super 8.
Cooking in here.
Sir,
My man.
When did you move in and
Good job.
kitchen?
That was great.
You know what? It's not out there.
No, it was wonderful.
Sorry.
No.
You don't have to make me feel better. I just always want to do well for you.
You did.
I thought that was a
It was a fascinating interview.
know.
Don't listen to that guy.
Begged me to stay. Don't blame me. Blame me. Satellite tours.
Michelle, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Michelle, they never use that stuff anyway. I've never once seen a satellite tour where they actually put the person on.
Right, where does that stuff go?
Thank you very much.
JJ, we're going to go talk to Indiana. We're going to Geek Time.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we're trying to get you.
Oh, great. Well, I look forward to it.
Nice to meet you.
I know you guys have
Thank
something
you.
to do. Thank you so much.
You're the one who has to go.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you
Good to see you.
Is the book tour over? The
book tour's over.
JJ, so much was made about your idol Steven Spielberg by Howard. A lot of goofing, a lot
Yes.
of a lot of ribbing. Is there any chance he heard this interview, or does he have any opinion about Howard? That
I don't
you
know.
of?
Not that I know of, but Howard said that he doesn't like him, which I can't imagine. Because why would I can't imagine that he wouldn't love Howard, like we all should.
What's not to love?
Have a good night.
You too, JJ.
Take care.
Like my ear was itchy, and I put my pinky finger in there, and I was like kind of swishing around, and I felt like a little new thing in there. And I said, that's got to be a tick, and now I'm dying from something.
Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
Yeah, well, why not? Can't a tick crawl into your ear? I imagine it could.
I'm sure a tick can crawl into your ear,
Yeah,
but I don't
think I have
know
that.
why it happened to you.
Gary, you get someone to examine my ear and look. You know, they get that little thing you look in.
You need an otolaryngologist.
Say again?
Otolaryngologist.
What is that?
That's
I like you whispering it almost.
ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Yeah, I just want to know that I don't have a tick in my ear.
Well, you'd need a doctor to take a look.
But I don't want to go to a doctor for that. I just want someone to come here and do it because I'm lazy.
You know what's funny? If you did go to the doctor every time you had one of these things, you'd be like that crazy person who's always in the doctor's office.
And then I go, well, what if I'm right?
Yeah, the one time out of 50,000 visits.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
How are you?
Very good.
So you're here for Howard's ear.
Yes, I am.
You heard the show, and
I got the call.
The doctor is in.
The doctor is in.
Any suspicions as to what it could be?
I don't know the symptoms. You gotta find the symptoms first.
I know he had a bump in his ear, but that could be a number of things, I'm sure. So.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we will find out. I got the tools in the bag, and I'm ready to go.
All right, a house call.
A house call.
Studio call, really.
Yeah, okay, a studio call.
Well, welcome and thanks for coming by.
Happy to be here.
Bear with me. There's a Dr. Goldberg here. Gary got him from one of the doctor channels. All I want him to do is look in my ear and tell me I don't have a tick in my ear. Now, I don't think anymore I have a tick in my ear because once I heard the doctors come in and look, I think I'm okay. But here is the doctor. Doc is a young doctor. I like that. I like a guy who's gone through medical school. Oh, the guys are leaving anyway. Hey, Doc.
Hey, morning.
Doc, where'd you go to medical school?
I went to Albert Einstein.
That sounds very intelligent.
It does.
How do they get his name? Did he have to endorse them?
Yeah, Albert Einstein College.
We
That's
call
awesome.
it Al.
What is your specialty?
Emergency medicine.
Excellent. This is what I'm looking for.
So you do a little of everything.
I do
You
it-
have to take things out of ears.
I've
sometimes.
taken many things out of ears.
Yes.
Doc, have you listen to me? This is what happened to me. Let me give you my medical history. First of all, I'm nuts. I'm a hypochondriac. I'm a neurotic. Okay.
Well, all doctors are hypochondriacs. We see bad stuff all the time. So I can trump you on anything.
What channel are you on Sirius?
I'm on, they changed the number. We're on 81 now.
And what goes on there? You have your own show or you're with a group of doctors?
No, I have my own show. It's every Thursday. Nobody listens to me because they're all listening to you.
Good.
8 to 10, so.
Oh, I see. So you're on there and...
I'm taking calls. There's a lot of serious shows on Dr. Radio. I'm kind of the screw up at the channel. I'm the
Is
court
it all
jester.
medical or do you
It's all medical. We take calls.
You never
we
make
Called
naked
Dr.
chicks?
Radio.
You can't do the naked chick thing. You can't have...
No, they censor me. They
Well, absolutely. I mean, you're
Why
a doctor.
couldn't you? You're a doctor. You would be disrobing people for a reason.
Right.
Well, I can say like medical terms. Like I can say penis, but they don't want me to say cock. Or something.
Right, yeah. Well, good. Who wants their doctor saying
That's
cock?
right.
Your cock looks very diseased. Yeah.
I was talking to the doctor in the green room, just about the ear in general, and I said, what are some of the wacky things you pulled out? He says he's pulled out fairly often cockroaches.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we have people all the time in New York.
You mean to tell me they're asleep, let's say, a cockroach will go into their
That was
ear.
just to get you to say cock. No.
Yeah, right. But cockroach will crawl into their ear, and it lives in there?
It's a cool, dark space, so they get in there, and then they can't back out. I guess cockroaches...
They don't do the backup thing real well?
I don't think so. But they don't go in reverse.
But people become aware of the cockroach because they can feel it moving around.
Oh, it moves, and they come in like really uncomfortable. The cockroach is moving around, and they're miserable.
Is it possible I have a tick in my ear?
It is possible.
How would I know?
I've never seen a tick in an ear, but I looked it up. I went on the medical, sites, and I found pictures from the Hong Kong Journal of Emergency Medicine about kids with ticks in their ears.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what happened. I was sticking my finger in my ear, my pinky, and like kind of swishing around because it itched a little bit. And when I went in there, I felt something new, something just like a little tiny, like almost like a little bit of like a hair or something sticking back. It probably is a hair. And yet I started to obsess. I said, what if a tick crawled in my ear and lives there now? And I was just feeling his face or his, balls or whatever it is that's in his,
Ticks balls.
Tick balls. I don't know what tick balls feel like. There's not a class in medical school.
I started to obsess. And once I found out you were coming in, I said, "Oh, now I don't feel it anymore. It's all gone." But you see, because once the doctor's there, I feel safe.
Now, were you somewhere where you might have gotten a tick?
Well, there are ticks everywhere on Long Island. I mean, I live out on Long Island, so there's ticks everywhere.
But when did you put your finger in your ear?
2 or 3 days ago, and I really jammed it in there. And I was feeling the inner ear. I was really swishing around.
How far can you go with a finger?
Well, my fingers and my penis are very long and thin. They're like little medical probes. So, doctor, would you grant me the favor of just taking that stupid little instrument, that ear thing, and looking in my ear?
I brought my tools with me. I have a whole bag of tricks. I actually have the tool to remove it in case it's there.
Oh, good. What is it? Like
I'll show it to you. It's
a tweezer?
It's called an alligator forceps.
And that'll get it out of there.
Well, maybe.
I'm sure I don't have anything. But who knows?
Were you lying in the grass, rolling around?
No.
Of course not.
No, I don't do that because I'm afraid of ticks.
Believe me, there's nothing in his ear.
But
a man of your stature probably has a tick checker. You probably have somebody on staff.
But I was doing a photo shoot of my wife the other day, and I was outside, and I did have my knee on the grass, and that's when I started to think the tick could have crawled up my knee onto my pants and found my ear.
The tick would have died in the journey.
It's like an athletic tick. It's leaping.
That's what ticks do. Do you know
it sees the prize and it jumps up.
I pulled a tick off my balls.
I was looking online to find out what I was coming in for, and I looked for tick. You know, you go to Google, you put tick Howard Stern, and I had to read about your balls.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I had the weirdest experience. I was running one day, and my running shorts were irritating my ball. I get back to take a shower. I look at my ball, and I have like kind of like a purple sort of pimply-ish looking thing. And I'm like, oh my God, is that an STD? What the hell would I get that? You know, I mean, I didn't know. I said, it's a pimple. I'll squeeze it off. I start to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Thing looks a little smaller to me. It gets bigger. This and that. Second day goes by. It hurts a little bit, and it's irritating. It's rubbing in my underwear. Finally, I start putting 2 and 2 together. Everyone knows 2 and 2 is 5. And I start looking at my balls. And I said, you know what this is? I'll bet you it's a tick. So I called Beth in the room. I said, you got to pull this out, because if I pull it out, you got to get the head out. And she gave it all. And by the way,
it was a bloody mess, I heard.
Well, I kept my hand over my actual penis because I wasn't aroused. I didn't want her to see how small it was. So all she could see was, she goes, what are you doing? It's a weird manipulation. I go, trust me, it's better this way.
It's a medical maneuver.
Yeah, pull this thing off my balls. And sure enough, like that, out comes the tick. I had a tick in my balls. So this isn't crazy.
Yeah, but at least there was a purple mark. You didn't just put your finger in.
All right, Doc, it's time for you to do what you do best from the Einstein, a graduate of Einstein, mind you. Oh, thank you. Wireless microphone.
He didn't actually meet Einstein.
Yeah, but he got into Einstein's college.
Where is that? In Mexico?
Like this guy. This is a good doctor. So you're one of those doctors that just works in a hospital?
I work in the emergency room.
You don't have any private practice?
No, I just...
But you want to make the big bucks?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You need an intern?
Here, take a look right now.
I got to put the tools together.
Do you wash that thing off?
Yes, I do. I brought you a clean one.
Oh, thank you. Who knows?
Let me show you the alligator force.
Yeah, I don't want some disgusting guy was in the
Look at that.
Oh, that's the thing that'll take it out?
Yeah, if we have to.
Okay. Look at that.
Let me look first.
You know, I just learned something about
he
doctors.
He loves all his tools.
No, you don't want to look at their tools because it really is upsetting.
That's the dentist.
Doc, right in here.
Is this here?
Yeah, and I felt it in the upper part of the, like in there.
He's going to look at your whole
I don't want to knock your headphones off.
No, go ahead, Doc. This guy's good. Easy, not too deep. All right. What do you see?
Nothing.
Nothing in there?
Wax.
I'm looking.
This better not be a prank call. You're not sour shoes, are you?
It's not like an attic. You can pretty much see, Doc.
You see in the upper...
Can you see a brain?
Doc, up. What do you think?
I don't see anything. I see a little wax there.
Okay. Get that thing out of there. You're killing me.
There's a little piece of wax.
Is there? Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. It's wax.
You got to put some of those wax drops in. You go to the pharmacy, you get some D-Brox.
So does he have big, thick, ugly
and then
wax?
You have somebody look again.
Robin asked, do I have big, thick, ugly wax?
No. Everyone has
plug,
wax.
Huh?
And you don't have to clean
even you,
it out.
darling. Wow.
But some people have this wax that's like a candle in their ear.
You're a pretty muscular guy for a doctor. You work out, huh?
No, I don't work.
Nothing.
He said he walks.
No. Let me feel your arms.
This is what I came in for?
Flex.
There's no flexing to be done.
You look like you're in shape.
He does.
How old a guy are you?
I'm 45.
You want to date Lisa G?
I'm married.
You want to date Robin?
3 young kids. I would date Robin.
Oh,
you would.
A married man with 3 kids, I'll date him.
Perfect. This is the kind of guy.
How glamorous she is behind in the booth there.
He's not that available. You don't need a guy. How old are you?
I'm 45.
You look much younger. You look like a kid.
It's working in the ER. It keeps you in shape.
Why would you work in the ER? What can you make as a doctor in the ER?
Yeah, you're on a salary.
Yeah, you're on a salary, right?
Yeah, we're salaried. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, I mean, to me, girls want to go out with doctors because they're going to be big earners.
I tell you, the doctor thing never worked for me at all.
What do you mean? As getting girls?
No, it didn't.
Wow.
Is your wife hot?
She's pretty hot.
Yeah. So
I don't know why she's with me, but she's pretty hot.
Why not go into private practice and rake in major dollars?
That's very hard.
Because you don't rake it in these days.
Yeah.
Do you ever wish you were a like an eye surgeon or something like that? Those guys make pretty.
No,
big
they're
money.
like dentists. They just, we get to do everything. So it's pretty. What we do is pretty cool. We get to see a little bit of everything.
You like being a doctor? You're sorry that's what you chose?
No, I love it.
Did you really have the calling, or you just said, "Hey, I'm really good at school, and what I'll do is I'll make a pretty good living, and it's security." Do you ever wish you were a businessman or something like that?
I only wish I was a businessman when paycheck time comes. But
Right.
I love what I do. No, I had the calling, really.
Has a patient ever come on to you sexually?
We've had I got asked out by the mother of a kid who swallowed a quarter once,
Wow.
which I thought was not a good sign for the future.
Right.
But no, we have good stories about that. You would love this story. This very young, innocent intern was there, and we get the patients from Rikers Island at
Right.
Bellevue.
Yeah.
And so here's a prisoner. He's in his jumpsuit, his orange jumpsuit. He's handcuffed to the stretcher, and he had cut his own penis so he could get in.
Oh.
Wow.
And so
he could just be admitted to the hospital.
so we have people who swallow things, and so this doctor, this young, innocent, cute little doctor, has to sew up this guy's penis.
A woman?
A woman.
Yeah.
And then after the suturing, the guy decides, he decides he's going to test to see how well she sutures. So he jerks off on the wall of the
Oh
ER.
my God! What a disgusting man.
But they held. So this girl is like terrified. I saw her 4 years later after working in Bellevue for 4 years.
Yeah.
She would have grabbed that guy by his throat and dragged him out.
You become a hardened person.
You're not a hardened person,
Just
but you're
tough.
tough to it. So you know how to deal with it.
What's the weirdest thing you ever pulled out of a guy's ass?
We had an entire rubber arm. We actually couldn't get it out. He had to go to the operating room.
Get out of here.
But the first thing I ever pulled out of a guy's ass was a carrot. And it was like a genetically engineered carrot. It was the biggest thing.
Huge.
You mean a guy comes in? Are they embarrassed at first to say, "Look, I jammed a carrot up my ass"? Do they act like, "Oh, I accidentally sat on a carrot"?
They say I was making a salad and I slipped. Or,
Do they really?
Yeah. I had a story from when I was a resident. This one you would love because
I ran out of hands.
No, this is a guy who shows up. He was
Right.
transferred to us from another hospital.
Right.
I guess because we were the experts in pulling
And
things out.
things out of people's asses.
But he was playing with his girlfriend, as the story goes, and using a screwdriver. And the screwdriver went up his butt.
Oh.
And he's like, "You have to take me to the hospital." And she was too embarrassed, so he had to call his mom.
Oh my!
I can't imagine what
Can
that
you
phone
imagine?
conversation.
What a child.
Hey, Mom.
I have a screwdriver up my ass. But when a guy has a carrot up his ass, it's primarily, I would assume it's a gay thing, or maybe not. I don't know.
You don't ask. You wonder, but you don't ask.
So when does the patient? I've read stories where patients will come in and say, "I have like a stomach ache." They don't even want to tell you there's something. They know there's something in their ass. They don't even want to tell you, and so you're like kind of baffled at first. Like, stomach ache. Okay, I can't find this thing. And then finally you do an exam, and then you say, "Well, sir, there's a carrot in your asshole." And then they go, "Oh, right," and that happened. I fell down while I was making a
Well,
salad.
why would you tell me
they
that
tell you
first?
No, usually you go to the chart, you look at the chief complaint, and it says, foreign body in rectum.
Right.
That's the way we say it nicely.
Right.
But I pulled an egg out, a hard-boiled egg.
Wow. What do you do? What do you do with the egg when it comes out? Is it covered?
There's definitely a joke there, but I'm not going.
No, I mean, do you take it and just throw it out?
throw it away.
The guy doesn't say, "I want a bag."
No, but there are guys who have done this
love with
before.
that egg.
Like the arm guys, like say what happened. He's like, "Oh, this has happened before." I was like, don't you learn from past mistakes?
A rubber arm, like
An entire like a fist arm.
Where does one get that? Is that
Do
from?
they sell that at the
like a mannequin?
Kind of like, don't you have a thing on your?
Is it a mannequin?
symbol?
Yeah. Is it a sex toy or is it a? What is it?
They're sex
from a
toys. yeah.
doll?
Some of them are sex toys. Then people just stick whatever's around the house.
As a doctor, you obliged to say, "Listen," or you have to inquire and say, "Look, how did this arm get in your ass?" Or you don't ask any questions to embarrass them.
No, you ask. Listen, we're doctors, but we're people, and we're all voyeuristic, especially in the ER. The reason we go into this is because we like to see all this bizarre stuff.
Right.
So I ask questions.
You do.
Yeah.
So when you said to the guy, "How did this arm get in your tuchus?" What was the answer?
He's like, I was playing around and I just pushed it too far. I guess it's like sucks it up.
Right. He was playing by himself.
I didn't ask him if he was playing with somebody.
Right. Wouldn't you just die rather than go to the hospital to have a guy pull an arm out of your ass?
Well, a lot of people wait they think it's going to come out, so they
Right.
sit at home and then they wait and they're like, this is not coming out.
And so what they do
Toothpaste. I pulled a tube of toothpaste out of a guy's butt too.
and the theory behind that is that they're fiddling around with their anus, and then they go, "Oh, this feels good. I think I can take a little more. I can put a little more up there," and then suddenly it disappears in there, and there is no getting it out.
Yeah, we
Or
were actually
just-
talking about this on Doctor Radio.
Yeah.
And this co-host of mine, Chris McStay, who's from Louisiana, and his parents listen. They got very upset with him because he was talking about this.
Why?
Because I don't know, it wasn't professional that their son was talking about. He said that, I was like, you have to, if you're in the circus, you use a safety net. Put a rope on it before you stick it in.
The guy with the arm, the arm,
arm completely disappeared in there. Nothing was sticking out.
No, we did everything we could. All the tricks.
How long is
this arm? Is
like a foot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was way up there.
3 feet.
It was probably a good
foot and a half.
3 feet. I saw pictures from the operating.
You're saying it was probably a good 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
And when a guy walks in, does he have his pants on? And is there something protruding from his pants, or does he can't wear?
No,
pants?
it's all in there. It's like it's inside.
It's amazingly.
I mean, he might have been limping. I didn't see him come in.
Does he shuffle in? Does he? And then what do you do medically? Do you have him get up on all fours and then spread?
It depends. First, you have him roll on his side, but then we use the special table, the gynecology table. Sometimes we put him in the stirrups.
Is there a lot
and
of
sedate people?
Is there a lot of ass smell when you do something like that?
This isn't as smelly. There are smellier things that we do.
What smell?
I'm really. The medical life seems so glamorous, doesn't it, Robin?
What smell?
Young kids out there are like, I'm going to be a doctor now.
What is smellier than
butt pus? Butt pus is.
What is butt pus?
And anytime anyone has an abscess,
like an infection.
An infection.
I know what you mean. I was telling Robin, I was so proud of myself. On my penis, there was a little. It almost looked like a pimple of some sort, and I was squeezing this thing, not a tick or anything. I was squeezing it. This thing wouldn't pop. I said, maybe I got some kind of disease or something. I didn't know what it was, but I didn't give up. I was very committed to this thing. I took my 2 thumbs and I squeezed it so hard, it must have been a cyst. It popped and it smelled.
It's like this cheesy material.
Must have been from like an ingrown hair or something.
You can have small cysts on your...
Well, when this thing popped, doctor, I felt like a doctor. I felt like I had accomplished something. And I loved that it smelled, and I loved that it was a different kind of consistency, and I don't know, I still think about it to this day how proud I am of that moment.
I think Dr. Stern has a nice ring to it. It's never too late.
You would have thought I'd given birth. I was so proud of this thing that I had taken care of myself, that I didn't need to run to the doctor, that I had the guts to squeeze this thing so hard that my penis almost fell off. I loved it. I love being a medical man. Well, let me tell you something, doctor. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in New York.
New York. And you were the most brilliant student? Were you the valedictorian of your high school?
No, I was a bit of a... I was good at some things, and I was a bit of a screw-up also.
What'd you get on your SATs? You must have been a brilliant student. Anybody who goes to medical school is brilliant.
SATs... I didn't... 1350, I think.
That's amazing, because... 1350?
That's not great.
That's not great.
What kind of doctor are you?
Where's this Albert Einstein school?
You sure
it's in the Bronx.
You sure I don't have a tick in my ear?
It's in the Bronx.
Well, listen, when they built it, they didn't know it was going to be the Bronx. They thought there was an up-and-coming area. So, where'd you go undergrad?
I went to University of Michigan.
That's not that great.
It's a pretty good school. Damn, it's a tough crowd here. No, then I did my residency out in California at UCLA.
And that must have been fun.
That was a fun time, yeah. And now I'm back here in New York.
Well, Doc, thank God you looked in my ear.
Well, I'm always here for you.
That's what we need. I need a full-time doctor.
Well, now you know where to go.
It's a little early in the morning to get here, but I could be here every day.
Do you go do your show live now?
No, it's Thursday, so I'm all dressed to go to work.
What day are you on?
I'm on Thursdays from 8 to 10. You want to call in tomorrow?
So if I ever need a doctor, on Thursday from 8 to 10, you're here in the building.
No, I'm over at NYU. We're over at the NYU Langone Medical Center. We're in the lobby. We have our own studio.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They don't let me in this building.
Oh, so you do
my pictures on the wall.
You do it remotely. You do it through a line of some kind.
Yeah, they have a whole studio set up for us.
ISDN line. Yeah. Oh wow. No kidding.
Yeah, you should get out. There's a studio out there.
I didn't know. I thought everyone did their show here.
No.
Who would know that?
Well, you can come on over.
Would you mind? And if you want to say no, but would you do a quick colonoscopy on me?
You don't want me to do a colonoscopy.
That's not your thing, huh?
No, that's not my thing.
No, I got a guy who does.
I will stay away from the things I don't know.
All right. Well, you're a good man. I like it. Now listen. Let me give you a plug.
All right, give me a plug.
All right. Dr. Goldberg. Dr. Billy Goldberg.
Yeah, you can call me Dr. Billy.
Dr. Billy. I prefer to call you Dr. Goldberg.
Dr. Goldberg is the professional. When I'm on the air, I can be Dr. Billy.
Dr. Billy. That's supposed to relax me. Dr. Billy.
Yeah.
I get you. Right.
I don't. Yeah.
All right. Dr. Billy is an emergency room physician at Bellevue Hospital.
Whoa.
Go over it. You imagine what he sees there.
He's seen it all.
And NYU.
And you're a professor at NYU School of Medicine.
Look at you. I don't screw around.
Poor guy's got to hold 2 jobs. They don't pay him.
Very true.
I'm sure. Does Sirius give you any money for your show?
They basically give me a cup of coffee and a pat on the back.
Have you ever gone in and asked for a raise? I mean, they're not going to.
Yeah, Dr.
I wanted to ask your advice on that.
Listeners?
What are they paying you for the show? Do you know?
They pay me like $250 for the show.
$250.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make that just seeing a couple of patients on the side.
I would make more than that in the 2 hours working in the ER.
But it gives you an outlet.
I'm going to get in trouble for even saying that. See,
No, you won't. $250. Boy, I tell you, a lot of sports around here. Well, they pay you, right? I'm in the middle of suing them, trying to get some of my dough. But,
And Big Black couldn't get his money, so you're getting your money?
have you ever gone in and say, maybe I could get $300 a show?
I've thought about it. I just know what they're going to say to me.
You can say, look, we're going to go get another.
I don't have the leverage that you have.
But you like doing the show so much, you're willing to not ask for a raise.
No, I'm going to ask for a raise.
Has your wife said to you, listen, Dr.
What
Billy,
are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Let's go in and get a raise already.
She's going to run away with somebody who has a fancy studio like this. I'm going to have to get a raise.
Is your wife one of those wives that like goes,
the doctor?
The doctor. Does she call you the doctor and the doctor?
Yeah, not exactly.
Yeah, she does. She does that. All doctors' wives do. They like if someone. I know doctors. The wife goes, look at this envelope. It's addressed to Mr. and Mrs. It's Dr. and Mrs.
Everyone still thinks this happens. Doctors make a lot of money. We play golf and we have wives who call us the doctor.
You don't sound like you're doing very well. You get the $250 from the Sirius.
I'm not doing great.
You're not doing great.
It's an expensive city. Got 3 young kids, 3 kids under 5.
Can you pull in? I'm going to guess your annual salary with the Sirius $250 a week.
You're counting that.
$250,000 a year.
Less.
Close though. And that ain't, people.
You're
probably,
pretty good.
Yeah, people.
How much do I weigh?
You? $150.
He's good.
What do you weigh?
155.
Yeah. I size you up.
It's like the circus here.
What else you want to know? Sit on Robin's face. She can tell you what you ate for dinner.
Oh, stop.
I'm not kidding. But
on that note,
are you good in bed because you know where the clitoris is? I still haven't found it.
They don't teach you that in medical school. They don't teach you any of the important stuff.
Anything practical is off limits.
Dr. Goldberg is the author of 2 best-selling books.
Really?
Why Do Men Have Nipples? Oh, that's you?
That's me.
I own that book.
See?
I read that book.
You didn't have me on the show for that book.
He's the author of Why Do Men Have Nipples? Oh, yeah, and I read that you and the other doctor wrote it, and you have the whole introduction where you guys asked each other silly questions.
Yeah, he's not really a doctor, but...
It's a great book.
It was fun. We had a blast doing that.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Yeah, it's my friend Mark. He's a writer, and...
Oh, you're the man, and you just examined me. Look at that.
He had a thing in your ear.
I didn't know that.
I almost got you with the alligator forceps.
You're also the author of Why Do Men Fall Asleep After Sex?
That's true.
Oh, I've heard of both these books.
Check out Dr. Billy Goldberg's Emergency Medicine Show every Thursday morning from 8 to 10 on Sirius XM's Doctors Radio, Channel 81. Well, there you go. Hey, thanks, Doc.
Happy to be here. I'm always here for you, just down the block.
Anybody else need anything looked at? Gary, you're disgusting. What do you have on you? Have the doc look at your feet.
Doesn't he have kidney stones and shit?
Did you have kidney stones and disgusting
No, my
feet?
kidney stones are all done.
What about
I got my
your feet?
citrus levels up. My feet are almost cured. Everything's good. I got a big bump on the bottom of my foot, but you're not a podiatrist. You're a doctor.
Well,
What's
that's
on
the
the
same
bottom
thing.
of
Some
your
people would
foot
argue
now?
that podiatrists aren't doctors.
Exactly. That's right.
What's on the bottom of his foot now? Now he's got a big bump.
It's
But,
when
yeah, his feet are and then he comes to my house and he walks around with those feet. And
It's a calcium deposit. It's just a big bump.
he's like a big ape.
Things are bursting out of him.
I assume men fall asleep after sex because they don't want to talk to anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that seems interesting, doesn't it? What is this? One of Richard Christie's balls hangs lower than the other. Is that normal? That is normal, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's one ball hangs
Yeah,
lower.
it's not supposed to be even.
That's
There's
right.
certain things that aren't supposed to be perfect.
Hey, Gary, your balls aren't. I
never looked.
Yes, you have. You never looked at your own balls?
How do you know exactly where they hang? You have like one of those levels that you...
I have a leveler, yeah.
I've looked at my balls, but I've never stood in front of a mirror to see how they hang.
Hey, Gary has giant teeth. Is there anything you can do for that, Doc? Okay.
That calcium with him has run amok. Now it's coming out of his feet.
I think it's one of his teeth ran right through his foot.
Hey, doctor, can you do anything about that calcium deposit in Howard's throat?
Oh, what is that? Huh? You know what? You just made a classic error. I'll tell you what. As much fun as I make of you, to make fun of your boss, it is never going to go well for you.
Oh, you make fun of me day and night.
Yeah, but you're better off not bringing up any of my faults.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry. I'm giving everyone a tip.
So now
if your boss is an asshole and he makes fun of you all day, Just sit there. As soon as you... Now that's going to stick with me all day.
All right.
I'm going to fuck you up over it, too. I'll find a way.
As opposed to what you've been doing?
Yeah, it's going to be worse for you today. Just because you gave me a little jab. It's better not to fight back. Just accept it. Either quit or just don't fight back.
Yeah, but what other bosses are on the radio? In other words, we have a different relationship.
All right. Very good. Doctor, am I right?
I'm staying out of this one. I'm not touching it.
All right. Now, Richard wants a hernia check.
Oh, God. He wants this man
turn your head and cough.
Yeah, he just wants a man to touch him.
Doc, I want to thank you so much
Well, it's my pleasure.
for the examination. I appreciate it. Now I feel much better that I don't have... What are you doing? What do you want from me?
Our guest is here.
All right, calm down. I see you. He gives me a...
What, I'm not a guest?
No, he goes like this.
That's his wrap-up
He gave me a
sign.
wrap-up sign. I think he's on
No,
television.
I'm saying that we have...
I'm wrapping
No, we have
up.
a limited amount of time.
I'm wrapping up.
Did you know that?
I told you, don't make fun of me. It gets me riled up.
Did you know we have a limited amount of time?
Yes. Yeah.
You know what time she has to be out?
I would guess she probably has a half hour.
45 minutes.
Okay. You want to examine Tatum O'Neal?
I knew somebody important was coming in because
I
they're
want
just
to
dragging me out the door.
Let's get her naked and examine her. She won't go for it. All right. Dr. Billy Goldberg, great guy. Get that book, by the way. Why Do Men Have Nipples? You'll love it. It's so much fun. It answers every question. Doctor will listen to you on Sirius XM on Thursdays.
Thank you.
And good luck getting more money out of this place.
I guess you better write another book.
It's
I'm going to call you for advice.
It's easier pulling an arm out of someone's ass than getting money out of this place.
I might have to do both at the same time.
And please, privately examine Gary. There's something wrong with him, I'm telling you. All right.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you very much. That's the great Dr. Billy Goldberg.
Doctor,
Yes.
so Howard's fine.
Howard's fine.
Is this a case of mild to medium?
Overwhelming hypochondria.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out and say it.
You just did. No, he's fine. I mean, he probably just has a little wax in his ear. If I saw him in the ER, I would give him some wax removing drops. Or hydrogen peroxide. You could put in dilute hydrogen peroxide, and then I'd take another look, and that wax would probably be gone. But I didn't see any tick. Sometimes the weird thing is it would freak him out. But sometimes wax can look like a tick, but this was not a tick.
That's all you saw. There's not like a pimple or anything in there that he could.
I thought he was going to have like a little ear zit, and then it would have been, all hell would have broken loose with him trying to pop it.
Right, exactly. He often does this. He gets something stuck in his head and he obsesses over it. Do you see that a lot in the ER, that people are overreacting to a very small thing?
We see, I should have told Howard this story, but we see some crazy stuff. So people have psychiatric disease and they obsess over things. I saw a woman who picked a hole in her cheek until down to her jawbone. So you could see her jawbone. But people, we have hypochondriacs who come in with lists of things that are wrong with them, and you have to spend a lot of time trying to convince them that it's not something serious. Listen, I'm a hypochondriac, so what am I saying?
I think we all have a little bit of that. So at the end of the day, he did the right thing by consulting with the doctor.
If you have a doubt, you go see the doctor. If you think you have something in your ear, you go to see an ear doctor. Or you come, ideally you don't come into the ER.
Right.
Or you basically just call somebody to come to your studio. It's the best.
Well, that's a special advantage. And it seems like this is going to be, you're going to be his go-to guy, since you're here every Thursday. And
I'm not here, so I'm down the street. He's going to have to come to me. I'm going to draw the line. I'm going to say you have to come to me.
No more house
I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah.
No, I'm always here for him.
Well, thank you for keeping the King of All Media healthy.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Hi, Tatum.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Welcome.
Thank you. Is Howard going to be nice to me?
I think you will.
Okay.
You've got your new memoir out. You've got a lot to talk about.
I do.
Here,
Is that my room?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So you've got a lot of good stories, or interesting stories. I don't know if they're from your past and everything.
I sure do.
So I think that
I don't have a boring story or anything.
No, and that usually leads to good conversation.
Yeah, exactly. There's lots to draw from. There's not a bland life. It's not vanilla.
Definitely not. Are you looking forward to this? Are you a fan of Howard?
I am. I'm a huge fan.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll let you get inside and talk to Howard.
Peace.
Hey-o. All right, Tatum O'Neal. Yeah.
Just 1 second. Did you realize that the girl with the wings in X-Men First Class is Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
No, I did not.
That's Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Hey, Tatum.
and there's Tatum O'Neal.
Looking beautiful.
She looks a little afraid.
You look afraid. How could you
I'm not afraid. You're going to take my Oscar and stick it up your ass? I should have brought it.
No, because I had a doctor here. He was saying that people come into the emergency room with things up their ass.
Like Oscars?
No, Oscar would be small. A complete rubber arm, a 3-foot-long rubber arm, it completely
disappeared. Yeah.
But what were they doing with that? Like, ooh,
well, they're never clear about that. It's
is that like I had an itch, or is that two boys? What is that?
It's funny, I always say you've done it all, Tatum, and really you haven't, because
I haven't done anything. I'm just starting.
You know what? I think of you. I think. Do you think some people were not meant to have children? Your father is the most horrendous. From what I've read about him and what you've written.
Thanks. I know he's not going to listen to this, so I'm cool.
Good. He's the most horrendous human being on the planet. And
you and Dennis Leary think that, by the way.
Well, by the way, so do you. But you're not facing it.
I am facing it.
You know what's amazing? When I read about your life, and now you've got a reality show, and I want to.
It's not really a reality show. It's different than that, but I'll explain what it is.
Okay. When I read about your life, I think that here's a guy who just wasn't meant to have children. There's no father instinct. Any guy who takes his daughter aside and says, by the way, if you need to lose weight, take some cocaine. Or, for example...
This isn't good advice.
You had slashed your wrists at one point, and your father turns to you and goes, you didn't do it the right way. You're supposed to cut this way. I mean, this is a despicable, horrible man. And by the way, I loved him in...
we all loved him. We all loved him in Paper Moon and in Love Story and in What's Up Doc and Wild Rovers and...
the movie. I mean, talk about a lame promotion.
Well, it's NBC, and NBC is working to promote every show.
Yeah, well, Jay Leno will do anything. Like, you could get him appear at a birthday party. I mean, he's just looking to do anything.
All right. Thank you, Ralph.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Gravitas.
He's right about... the show getting a little gay, though.
Is it?
Well, the guy who lost was crying like a baby. Then they're crying before they go in the ring.
Those guys are back! There's a lot of very, homoerotic undertones to boxing. Like, the guys, with sparring partners in particular.
Yeah, but it's...
I hear there's a creepy thing that goes on with guys and sparring partners.
What do you mean?
Like, I've heard that a lot of famous boxers have had, sexual relationships.
What?
It's about dominating the sparring partner.
I've never heard this.
Yeah, well, they'll actually go in after they spar with a guy, go into the shower and rape the guy.
Oh my goodness!
Easier than that.
Nuts, Artie.
No, I've heard this through boxing experts.
You know what
that's
called, boxing expert.
Rape. It's called but it's because it's about dominating the sparring partner.
Wait a second. So the sparring partner. The sparring partner just doesn't report the rape because it's part of the game?
Yeah, I think... Yeah,
he gets paid.
Yeah, Don King walks in and gives him $100 or something. No, but I've heard that there's a whole domination thing that happens.
Well, I'll tell you.
Without mentioning any names that I've heard.
No, you got to mention names when you tell a story like
that. Yeah.
I don't think so.
But the show is still really good, and it's not doing well in the ratings, which is a mystery to me. But
so it's one season that we'll get out of it.
I mean, the best I can tell you why it's not getting rated, it did seem like a long time till they got to the actual fight. Too much challenges and stuff, but...
Yeah, I'm not really much interested in anything that goes on before the fight except... I'd like a little bit of introduction to who's going to be in the ring, and then I want to get in the ring.
The creepiest moment was Sharon Stone, after a fight, walking up to the winner and going, "You have a lot of heart." Everyone says that, you have a lot of heart. Right. I don't even know what,
And that means you're a loser.
I'm not sure she has any heart.
Yeah, I mean, where's your heart, honey?
Yeah, she should have said, "You have a heart." What is that like?
Didn't she tell her husband to take off his shoes before he went in to meet a Komodo dragon?
And get
his toes bit off?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to take a break. We're going to do the news when we get back.
I'm going to run into that meeting.
Are you?
It's starting. Should we go?
Is it starting? I want to go to the meeting.
Why don't we all go?
Go to the meeting and report.
Me and Benji.
Oh, we'll have a reporter from the meeting.
All right.
You guys go to the meeting. I'm going to eat lunch.
Okay.
All right.
It'll be 24 hours green day.
All right. Seriously.
Hey,
do you want me to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, this is adult film star Jenna Jameson, and you're listening to a man I could fall in love with.
If only his penis size matched his bank account. Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Oh, yeah. Did you go to the meeting?
Yeah, so I was just asked rather rudely to leave the meeting.
Really?
I was kicked out of the K-Rock staff
Why?
meeting. I don't know, Tom. First of all, I got there exactly 9:15. Everybody's there, and Tom's doing this power thing where he's late. So there's a buffet. The first time I ever saw food up here, and I just started eating. And I was talking to Booker a little bit. Cabby's doing his whole thing already. Cabby's sitting at the head of the table, just yelling out non sequiturs.
He's all excited.
Yeah, he just keep.
I'm getting Booker's slot.
Right, I'm talking to Booker, I'm eating, and Cabby just goes, "Hey, anybody watch Desperate Housewives? Good show." I'm off my meds.
Did he say he's off his meds?
That's what he said. He said, "I love my meds today. They cost too much money. Who wants a bagel?"
No. That could explain a lot.
He gets really upset when other people are talking and not to him.
Yeah. We were talking, and he wasn't getting attention.
He wasn't included.
So finally, at 9:30, or a little before, about 2 minutes ago, Tom walks into the meeting, and he goes, "Who invited you in here?" I said, "Well, from the show. I'm the representative from the Howard Stern
member of the staff."
Hey.
He goes, "Get out of here."
Meanwhile, I didn't put him up to it, but Benji's on the phone inside a cabinet in the meeting.
Yeah, Benji's there.
Yeah, but he's hidden in it. Benji.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, I'm inside the cabinet.
You're inside a cabinet in the meeting.
Can you hear anything?
Can you hear anything?
I can hear everything.
And I hear OJ.
I think I'll flip the phone out for a second, okay?
All right, put the phone out of the cabinet so that you can hear Tom in the meeting. Tom's going to get so upset.
I know.
Just when Tom sees Benji with the phone.
Can you hear it at all?
No, make it. Just stick your arm out further. It'd just be funny to hear Tom. We want to hear Tom freak out when he sees you in the cabinet.
Okay.
By the way, just
check him out naked.
Are you naked?
No.
Uh-oh, they just discovered him.
Hi. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, man. I was just on the phone. No. Okay, sorry.
Are they throwing you out?
Yeah, I think so. Is it okay? Okay.
I want to hear Tom throw you out. Hold on.
He said to leave.
I don't hear him.
Can you hear it?
Tell him to yell. We want to hear Tom yell louder.
Do you mind yelling at me? Hold on, Tom wants to talk to you. Hey, Booker's here too, and Cabby and Jewel.
Hello?
He hung up the phone.
I love when Tom gets upset.
I love that. Tom just slapped the phone together.
Tom having a big meeting and Benji's in the cabinet.
He walked in and saw me. I was like the decoy. Benji got in the... By the way, just to clarify for the audience, Benji was hidden in a very large cabinet.
Was he nude in there?
No, he didn't get naked, that would have been great. He should have done that and jumped out naked, but I acted like the decoy because Tom walked in and just immediately threw me out, and then Benji was able to stay.
I don't really care. Tom diffused the whole thing by telling me what the meeting was about and asking me not to interrupt it or to mention it on the air.
He asked you not to interrupt it.
Yeah. Well, just don't acknowledge he's having a meeting.
Oh, but we did that.
Yeah.
Or morning.
And then Benji went in there. I didn't tell him to do it.
No, you didn't put... we all want to know what the meeting's about. I think it's wrong that
I know
he's
what
having
it's
the
about.
meeting
It's
when
it's nothing.
these staff members can't be there.
There's no problem.
He kicked me out while I was in the middle of cream cheesing my bagel.
You couldn't even eat the food?
No, yeah, I know. I had 4 bagels.
I thought you'd be naked in there. Yeah. Thought better of it?
Yeah, Benji actually got some sense.
You gotta get some sense of that boy.
Tom looks really upset, though.
Oh, Tom should calm down. Yeah. We wanted to ruin his meeting. We could have.
He was genuinely mad at me. He looked at me and said, "Who invited you in here?" And I was like, "What do you mean?
I'm part of the staff."
What are we, not a part of the staff?
Why didn't you go? Go in there, Rob, and see if he kicks you out.
There you go. He can't kick me out.
Oh, you better just
Where is it?
Just stay here.
I don't even know where it is.
You should have seen the size of the space I was in.
Yeah, I don't know how you fit in there, man. Benji gets in the cab, goes, "Hey, lock me in the cabin." How are you going to fit in that
I was trying to
cabin?
get Artie to come in with me, but he wouldn't do it.
Would have been funny if Benji died in there.
That's what I was scared. I was really...
His
And
rotting
we forgot
corpse.
you. Yeah.
I mean, oh.
But Benji, wasn't Cabby being like just Cabby, like being nuts and?
Yeah, but I think this is actually really serious. Like they're gonna make more money, and some people are gonna be let go, something like that.
No. Don't reveal
Is that what you heard?
Something like that.
Well, yeah, any move they make would probably be for more money. Hey, Bong Hit Bill, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, Howard? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Hey, so did you hear about that news?
Oh boy.
I can't even hear them do it. All right, let's do some news.
Robin's Hooters, Robin's Hooters, Robin's Hooters, Robin's Hooters. She's got big ones, they'd be such fun. Robin's Hooters, Robin's Hooters, why won't you haul them out?
And now here's Robin Coyle with the news.
Good for you, Rob.
Something you don't hear about often in Germany, a church service there was turned into a bloodbath yesterday when a man wielding a samurai sword attacked the congregants, killing a woman and seriously wounding 3 others.
Yeah, I heard about that.
One man had his hand cut off. The 25-year-old perpetrator wrought a bloodbath in the church, according to the police. He thrust about himself with the samurai sword and struck out at random at people who were in his way. Around 65 worshippers, mostly Tamils of Sri Lankan origin, were attending the service that afternoon. They said that he had personal problems as the reason for his
Yeah, I guess so.
on the church, and ruled out any political motives in connection with the attack.
Yeah, you don't see too many guys with a samurai sword who don't have personal problems. Hey, I don't want to criticize Tom's meeting.
What?
But here's the memo telling everyone they have to be at this meeting. A mandatory meeting goes. There will be a mandatory meeting of the air staff at 9:15 a.m. this Monday morning. There, THEIR.
Oh, they're what?
He might not be able. Their meeting. There will be a There is
THEIR for there will be a meeting?
Yeah, it's supposed to be THERE, isn't it?
Yes,
there
of
will be a
course.
mandatory meeting of the on-air staff. I mean, who's doing this stuff? I'd be pissed if I was him.
Does he read over these things?
I don't know. Here's a guy complaining about my absenteeism and that he can't see going with us to because of my absenteeism. I'm like, dude, if you want to write me and compare my record in the last 20 years here with yours in terms of absenteeism, I think you could count on one hand the amount of days I've missed.
I wonder who he voted for.
Yeah.
Because I certainly would compare your record with the president's days on the job.
Guy goes, I don't know, your record of absentee. If I miss one day.
You're absent.
Yeah, and he claims I was off Friday because I was getting another root canal, or he goes, a lot of people get root canals, man, and once you get a set of balls and stuff, had nothing to do with my root canal.
Oh.
I took a day off. I took my parents to Florida with my kids. It was weird being with my dad when the Pope was dying because everybody. I brought Beth's mom and her aunt and all. We had a whole big crew, and Pat and Deb, and everyone was there, and.
But why is it strange when the Pope is dying to be with your dad?
Well, because everyone walks around going, he had a very long life. It's no big deal. Thank God they're putting the guy out of his misery. Meanwhile, my dad's 81. He's walking around. He can't hear anything. He can't, he's barely walking around anymore. And he's like, I don't want to hear it's no big deal. He wants to live. What? No 81-year-old guy wants to hear, at 84, it was all over anyway.
Right. That's only 3 years away.
Yeah, nobody feels bad for you because you're dying. My dad went to high school with the Pope. I don't know if you realize that.
Oh, stop it. He was an upper class.
He was, they were a year apart. No, but
stop that.
My dad was sick. He had laryngitis, so he couldn't talk. He can't hear a thing. He's got his hearing aids, but he's got to go get them fixed.
They're not working?
Yeah. So he didn't hear anything. He didn't say anything.
Well, I'm glad he made the trip anyway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a trooper. He got a fever, I think, so my mom kept him home today.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let
Well,
him
kept
out.
him home from what?
Kept him home from going out. He goes out every day somewhere. I don't know where he goes.
Oh.
He tries to get some air.
He makes it escape.
He makes it escape. She's making him stay in the house with her.
Today he's in lockdown.
She's going to take him to the doctor. Then my mother goes, well, you know, and who knows if you could get in to see the doctor such short notice. And they know. I go, Ma, don't fill me with every problem. See if you can arrange that.
Yeah, try to, do something on your own.
And then if you can't do that, I'll take care of it.
Just a couple of years ago, I saw your father at the track.
Yeah, no, my dad goes to the track all the time.
Yeah, he was having fun.
Yeah. Oh, he's in good shape. I'm just saying that no 81-year-old guy wants to hear how, you know what, he was 84. It's time for him to go.
Already.
It's enough already. He doesn't look at it that way.
Right.
You know.
Well, you weren't saying that. Did your father chime in at all in that? Because
He
had
couldn't
the-
hear anything.
Oh.
He's
he
got the
didn't know
hearing.
you
I go,
were talking.
Mom, what happened with Dad's hearing aids? She goes, well, he's got a cold. I go, he's got a cold. He's still got to be able to hear. No. And he's getting them fixed next week. If I couldn't hear anything, I'd be camped out on the hearing aid guy's door.
Yeah, you got to fix that immediately.
Now, my old man, he don't care. She
Maybe
goes, you know
they're
what? He
nuts.
didn't really need to hear anything anyway. He just experienced things. I said, well, we were talking. The kids and me and...
Well, she decided you guys weren't going to say anything significant or of importance.
My oldest daughter, Emily, claimed that my dad told her that he loved her, but I think she pushed him into it.
Right.
You know, he gets all uncomfortable with that.
Right. Oh, you mean she
Yeah.
went and said to see if he would say it to her?
Well, she kept going, I love you, I love you.
Uh-huh.
My dad's not that way, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we forced him into it a couple of times on the air.
I made my dad put his arm around. Well, the kids were sitting there and go, put your arm around your son. So I was like, uh-oh, the kid's doing shtick.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
They know my dad's uptight with me. So I took his arm. He goes, what do you want me to do? And he go, put your arm around me. He go, oh, I don't want to. So I grab his arm and I put it around me. Boy, was that weird.
Oh, really? So he still hasn't let go of all, because sometimes when guys, get to the point where, they know that, there's not much time left.
No.
They start to do things like that. They start to get a little more sentimental.
No, my dad's no Fagler.
That's right, remarkable, aren't you?
He's keeping that stiff upper lip.
Yeah. No, my dad's like, he's not emotional at all.
But I'm just saying, sometimes that changes when guys finally can let go of all of the, having to keep a roof over everybody's head, like it's over. They can calm down.
Yeah.
He's not calming
He ain't
down.
calming down.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the Pope. First of all, they're saying that his last words, in fact, it was only one word, was amen.
Gravitas.
Oh, that was Latin gravitas.
Well, do you know
I thought it was I like men.
Maybe that's what it was. But do you
Baba Booey.
know what amen means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
I don't want to say. You tell us. It means peace.
I mean, everybody says amen, amen, amen.
It means peace, peace.
And you just think of, well, that's how you end a prayer. But what does it actually mean?
It means peace.
I know it was the title of a great Sherman Hemsley show.
No,
Yes,
it's peace.
right. No, it does not mean peace.
Fred knows, I bet. Who wants to bet that Fred knows? Fred, what's amen mean?
Today you're going to lose the bet. I don't know what amen means.
Because I didn't know this either. As I was doing my
It means again.
preparation this morning, I was like, oh,
It means
wow.
I'll drink to that.
I never knew what that word meant.
It means stop praying.
In other words, I'll second that.
I'll second
That's
that.
Right? What's it mean?
It's Latin for you can say that again.
Gary
Buster.
might know because he went to school.
No, I don't.
It means amen. All men, no women.
Women.
It means
Amen.
Only men.
Amen.
boys.
Wonderful. Boys, men, amen.
Boys.
It's Italian. You pasta.
They're the men. That's what it's. Men.
Man. Like he could almost be in heaven and was filled with men.
Men.
Doesn't mean like I agreed. I'll second that.
No, it means
So be it.
or something like that. May it be so.
Make it so.
Yeah.
Make it so.
Make it so, like the captain of the Star Trek.
Make it so.
So that's what it means. And he
Latin
was-
gravitas.
Can I tell you another stupid fact I learned about the Pope this weekend?
Yeah, Gary filled his head with Pope stuff.
I couldn't get away from it. So you know that the guy that shot him You know, the Pope 2 years later forgave him, went to visit him in jail and forgave him.
Uh-huh.
When the Pope had his appendectomy a couple of years ago, the guy sent him a get well card. It was funny.
That's funny.
Well, that's very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I shocked you, but now that you've survived another time, get well soon.
I'm glad you want me to live.
Thanks for shooting me.
Well, the Pope's funeral service has been set for Friday.
Bottom.
A Vatican official says the pontiff will be laid to rest at 10 a.m. Rome time. The official says cardinals agreed on the time and date for the funeral at a meeting held today.
It's party time.
That's right. President Bush and other world leaders are expected to attend the funeral. Meanwhile, Rome is preparing for as many as 2 million pilgrims to converge on the city to pay their respects.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started.
Pink.
And today,
she'll be there.
The Pope's body is taking a trip.
Where's he going?
He will be transported from the
Going to Scores.
Apostolic Palace to St. Peter's Basilica.
With those
in
nice
Vatican
shoes?
City. Yes, he'll be in that same outfit. They say that, you know, he has a mitre on his head and his head is resting on 4 gold pillows. I said, I want to write down all the details and I want to be put down the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those gold pillows could feed Sri Lanka.
Miter.
And he has that long staff. Is that the one they hit him on the head with 3 times?
Yeah. They hit him on the head 3 times to make sure he's dead, and then they break his papal ring.
Yeah, break his seal.
Yeah.
When the Pope dies, did you know that Vatican time stops
Yes, I do know that.
until a new Pope is named?
I might not know what amen means, but I know that.
That little bit of information didn't escape you.
Right.
The enclave or conclave to elect a new pope will start in 15 to 20 days, with 117 cardinals from around the globe gathering in the Vatican Sistine Chapel to choose a successor. The world will know the transition has ended when the Dean of the College of Cardinals steps out onto the central balcony of St. Peter's Basilica to announce to the crowd in the square, Habemus Papam, which means we have a pope.
Father Vince says I'm right, that amen means I agree. Right, Father Vince?
Exactly.
Who's that's Jeff the drunk.
You're not Father Vince.
Sorry.
Amen.
Father drunk.
I agree. Oh, wait, there is a hey, Father Vince, are you there?
Absolutely.
Yes. And amen means I agree.
I agree. Make it so.
Make it so.
Absolutely correct.
May it be.
La-di-da.
La-di-da.
Thank you, Father.
No problem.
Father Vince.
Father Vince. We don't even know who Father Vince is.
No problem.
So anyway, let's remember the Pope.
Okay.
Where are my...
I wanted the sausage.
Thank you. That's... what?
That's our tribute.
What Richard Simmons remembers
You're
about
a little
the Pope.
swollen.
Hey, anyone want to hear Eric the midget
Wait
laugh?
a minute. Eric the Midget laugh.
Yeah, while you're looking for that.
Okay.
Will called him up and told him jokes, and he did laugh.
Oh, he did?
Eric the midget does laugh.
Hello?
Eric.
Yeah?
Hey, it's Will again.
What's up?
Hey, can I read you some jokes and just see if you like them or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, it was so foggy at the Cubs game the other day, they couldn't even see who was beating them. The other day was Take Your Daughter to Work Day. The Cubs had a fun time. They played a little scrimmage against their daughters. Unfortunately, they lost 15-3. Well, it's time for the All-Star game again, or as the Cubs call it, fantasy baseball camp. What do Jose Offerman and Michael Jackson have in common? They both wear a glove for no apparent reason.
Wow.
Who's the most famous L.A. Dodger? O.J. Simpson.
See, he likes Cubs jokes.
Yeah, apparently he's a real, you can kill him with Cubs jokes.
He's just so hot at a Phillies game because there's not a fan in the place. All right, buddy? I'll talk to you.
Maybe it's baseball in general.
He likes sports, Eric.
Wow. All right, here are people remembering the Pope. Cardinal Egan of New York remembered the Pope yesterday. C3.
He championed the poor as the Lord did. He proclaimed and brought peace as the Lord did. He defied the oppressor as the Lord did. He taught truth with courage as the Lord did. He prayed incessantly.
He's got that Cousin Brucey echo chamber thing going. As the Lord did. You know, that's a good sound for me, too.
Yeah. You're going to take that up?
As the Lord did. And now he is dying. As the Lord did.
He had a high score on Grand Theft Auto, as the Lord did.
And Egan says people saw a lot of what the Lord did through the Pope.
We are saddened by the years of pain that...
coming at you.
Hello, love.
Our beloved John Paul II.
Hello, love.
This Cardinal League in the greatest city in the world.
And endured. We are saddened by the loss of this image of Jesus Christ.
I am
who made it so much easier to understand the gospel. Because we
66 WNBC. I am Egan.
God we lived.
Yeah. You know, when you talk with the echo chamber thing, it sounds so much more important.
It does.
Today, my friends, we are gathered here today to honor our good friend, Fred Norris. Fred was a good man, an honest man. You see, I sound religious.
Yeah. You sound like Harry Harrison.
You take that away from me, I'm nobody.
As the Lord did.
As the Lord did. And I say, as the Lord. As the Lord did.
See, it's much better.
Yeah, I'm better with that.
Prayed incessantly.
Keep an echo chamber on me all the time.
Here's Prime Minister,
You are so effing hot.
Ehud Barak of Israel, who says he remembers Pope John Paul II for the way he brought religious healing to his country.
After all the troubles that we had between Judaism and Christianity,
he needs echo.
We had with him a moving moments in Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial in Jerusalem, where he made...
Sounds like cleft palate.
Wow, wow. As the Lord did.
He cured me of dandruff.
Moving gestures.
He put his hands on me, cured me of dandruff. Better than Head and Shoulders.
Here's what it sounded like when they announced that the Pope died on Saturday. Apparently they ring these bells.
Non vi chiamo più servi, perché il servo non sa ciò che fa il...
That's like the beginning of that song from AC/DC. Hell's Bells.
Vi ho chiamati amici. Perché tutto quello che ho udito dal Padre mio ve l'ho fatto conoscere.
Pouring rain. I'm coming on like a hurricane.
And, you know, the Pope had a lot of admirers around the world.
None in this room.
I admire him.
No, we do. He was a class act.
He had a playful streak as well. Here's somebody from Newsweek magazine talking about the Pope when...
I like Hugh Hefner better than the Pope, but I like the Pope.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Hefner. When Hefner's dying, I'm going to go by his house.
You're damn right.
Look at the light.
He says once as the Pope's plane flew over Honduras, it began to lose altitude and only began to pull up once treetops were in view. He says he didn't find out until later what it was all about. C1.
It was the village of the Honduran president's family, and the Honduran president had asked the Pope to bless the village. And the Pope said, sure, when I'm overflying, I'll bless the village.
So the Pope had his plane swoop down and scare everybody on board. They didn't know he was blessing the village.
I'm blessing
Thanks, Pope.
the village.
April Fool.
Cabby wants to come in and report from the meeting, but is he allowed to?
I don't know. He
Is it
was
a
at
top
the
secret?
meeting.
I don't think he cares. He's going to come in anyway.
No, he's been cleared by Tom.
All right, let's hear it. I'll take a report from the meeting.
Sure.
Or Howard, or at least that's what he told me.
Have you been cleared by Tom? Because I don't want to blow Tom's deal.
Dude, I don't do anything unless I'm cleared nowadays.
All right.
Rob and Tom have cleared me.
All right.
Go
Ooh,
ahead.
I like that music.
All right, go ahead. What is the...
Greatest band ever, Cabby.
Well, I have actually official press release, too. K-Rock is we're changing.
Yeah! Again?
What's it this week?
Now it's going to be... You ready?
Go ahead.
K-Rock. Great rock, period.
Why don't they
So we
change...
can play some old stuff?
Right.
I've done tons of research over the years, actually over the past, 5 years, and it keeps coming back that, it's alternative.
Great rock, period.
Booger, it's alternative. It's just in this market, man. In New York City, people have iPods.
You're the spokesperson.
What a great spokesperson.
No, dude. New Jersey and Long Island, they love the hard stuff, the old stuff. Why do you think I've gotten in trouble for playing it? Because I know.
Holy rain!
I know.
They're coming to Cabby.
Like a hurricane.
Yeah.
How many times did Cabby interrupt the meeting and say he was going to get Booker's job? About 10 times.
Booker and I are going to do a show together, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is
up?
that true?
How are you?
Hey, so what's the big announcement, Booker? The format is going to expand to more rock?
Yeah, it's just a rock station.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea because, quite
It's a
frankly...
great idea.
Yeah.
What people want.
How long have we been telling them to do this?
Yes, this was my idea.
and mine.
So the jocks are happy.
I'm completely thrilled. This is what the audience wants, and I think it's great that we're giving it to them.
Okay. All right. Then I'm up for it.
My tattoos have come in handy once again.
Right.
What does that mean?
His tattoos are talking to Tom. Who knows what it means?
Plus, you're going down! Some people like the alternative stuff, right?
Is there a new slogan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
no
the slogan?
Cabby.
Said it.
No Cabby.
No Cabby, more rock.
What is the slogan, really?
K-Rock, great rock, period.
Why not change the call letters?
Because it's rock.
Yeah. What are you going to change it to?
I don't know, but...
More Cabby all day long?
I don't know.
W-Cab.
We're gonna also stream on the internet.
Take it to the right!
Tell them about K-Rock 2.
K-Rock 2.
That'll start at 10:30 today.
Yeah.
It's how would you explain it? It's more of the new music, right?
Yeah, it's like the just all the new stuff that's coming out that I don't know. How would you put it? Like the I don't.
You at the meeting
I don't want
and
to
you
be
still
derogatory.
don't know how to describe this?
Listen. It's
Howard, I still don't know what's going on. Do
Here
you?
comes Rob.
Here comes Rob, the
Thank
program
you.
director.
Somebody who knows.
Eloquently
Where the hell's Tim Reed when you need him?
Looks like nobody knows what's going on.
A whole meeting and nobody figured it
Just
out.
woke up.
Tom really did a good job of explaining the new format.
Is everyone here? Good.
How about getting a buffet by the effing coffee machine?
I like that Tim's in here watching Cabby. Anyway, so go ahead, Rob. What's the...
Last I left off, Booker was stammering. Is that where we were?
Right. What is the new announcement?
So the new internet channel is just going to focus on all the new stuff like The Killers and Franz Ferdinand and Modest Mouse and all this stuff that it'll be hard to get to with this because we'll be playing mostly older music. There'll be new music, but, for the most part, it'll be Beastie Boys and Led Zeppelin and AC/DC. And...
Oh, I see. Oh,
I love this.
But no new music?
No, there'll be new music as well.
But
Mixed not to the extent that we're playing it now. So in order to really deliver on new music, we had to start a whole new channel for it.
I see. And that's a new channel on the
K-Rock 2.
internet.
Yeah, on the internet. Yeah, K-Rock 2.
K-Rock 2.
Yeah, it'll be up this morning.
No more gay rock. I love it.
Oh, stop it. Killers
Yeah,
isn't
this is right up
gay.
your alley.
It'll be harder rock?
No, I don't think it'll necessarily be harder. I mean,
Just better.
Yeah, do you guys think AC/DC's hard? I mean,
No.
it is
No.
hard to me, yeah. Exactly.
Is it classic rock?
Classic rock, it sounds like.
There'll be some classic rock, but it'll be like Stone Temple Pilots and Audio Slave and Revolver. And
good.
Stone Age. So it's the best of the new and the best of the old.
All right. Now you've explained it.
Well, you have to let me know what you think, though.
I can't wait for that.
I will listen this weekend.
I can't wait for that Peter Cetera weekend.
Oh, God, don't bring that back.
All right. Okay, guys. Well, congratulations on your big announcement.
Thank you.
Sounds exciting. I mean, it does. I mean, what am I going to do?
Howard, don't mock the K-Rock.
Why
Great
couldn't Artie
rock,
be in the
period.
meeting?
Yeah, why couldn't Artie be in the meeting?
Yeah,
what is the big secret? And Benji
In
wanted
the cabinet.
What? That was Benji.
Oh, yeah, I know. If Artie would have hidden the cabinet, he'd have been welcome.
Right. But didn't we throw out all the classic rock records last format change a couple of months ago? Now we got to. Now Tom's like,
Now he's got to go buy him again.
Who threw out the records?
There's no need to have these around anymore.
We don't need these CDs. We don't play them. That was a good move.
Black Sabbath.
We didn't start the fire.
Billy is dead.
Tom, why'd you throw Artie out? What's the big deal?
I should have sealed the cabinet that Benji was hired.
Yeah, right. Cut off his oxygen.
Taped it over.
All right. Well, this is exciting, Robin. I know you're excited. Everyone's excited.
Very
for this
excited.
station. That sounds good. If you guys are happy, I'm happy.
I actually, all joking aside, I think that's great.
No.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Who's joking?
I think we're all. I think I can sense a little sarcasm coming out of you.
Me? What's the new slogan, Tom? Let's hear you say it.
K-Rock, great rock, period.
Great rock, period. Good for you. All right.
Now, who came up with that?
Good for you.
K-Rock, great rock, period.
Tom, aren't you getting tired of this at
Great
all?
rock Menzies.
We have exciting news. Great rock, period.
I rewrote Back
Let's
in
see.
Black.
Great rock, period, or great rock, exclamation point. Wait a minute, the exclamation point costs more to print on the bumper sticker. It's period.
All right. So, Booker, is this a big thing for you?
I'm glad I amused you.
Because I go to dinner with Booker occasionally, and he'll always go, they're not programming properly.
I do not. Don't do that.
Not here. But you used to do that when Kingston was here.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You learned your lesson.
Yeah. We have a new program
You
director
heard
now.
about Booker?
I have to suck up to him.
What'd you hear?
Booker's numbers went up in the afternoon.
Really?
I'm huge.
Look at this.
Good
All
for
right.
you.
Yeah,
I love the Booker show, man. Are you kidding me? I listen all the time. Don't I call in?
Yes, you do.
All right, good. All right.
I
Well,
wanna
everyone
be a
get to
bigger
work.
part of the Booker show.
Go get to work.
Right.
I want to get out of here.
Next meeting, right.
All right. Congratulations to everybody.
I
on the
love
new
you,
format.
Howard.
Love you too, Cabby.
Now I have to call you two to have rewrites on songs.
Is Kevin really not on his medication? Let's check that out.
Cabby, you're not on your medication? He's not on his medication.
I thought he said this morning that his meds were working.
Artie heard you blurt out in the meeting that you're not taking your medication.
No.
That it's too expensive.
No. What happened was, for some reason, my insurance.
I thought that was the point of the meeting.
I don't want to hear this.
No, my insurance. You remember how it was a 3-month deal?
That was for outpatient treatment.
No. The insurance, my insurance through AFTRA, you have to pay every 3 months.
Yeah.
So I didn't get the reminder, and I didn't pay it. So I went to get my meds refilled over the weekend, and the woman at the pharmacy goes, "That'll be $700." I'm like, "What? For a bottle of pills?" And she's like, "Yeah, your card is expired." I'm like, "What?" So I had a couple because I don't go in to get them when when my pills are gone. So I had a couple pills to get me through. But they're gone today. So
you're off your meds?
No, not yet.
But you will be today.
I got to get them filled today somehow, some way. I'm going to call after and see what the hell the deal is.
All right. Maybe you ought to go take care of that. Yeah. No, we don't want you off those for a minute.
Yeah, none of us want you off those.
Yeah.
Someone tells me Tom's going to write a check.
Tom, you don't listen to what?
Even play act.
Tom,
I'm not play acting. I'm serious.
You don't listen to what Cabby blurts out every 3 seconds during the meetings?
I was good during the meeting, was I not?
Yeah, it was
I asked
fine.
pertinent
It
questions.
was fine.
I don't have my meds.
Thoroughly rules.
It's like all these non sequiturs going on. Look at me.
Thank goodness I'm listening.
Do you watch Desperate Housewives? Good bagel. I'm off my meds.
Like Artie, thank God Artie was in the meeting.
How's your vagina?
Yeah.
You must have said that before I came in there.
I watched Desperate Housewives. What a great show.
Great.
Bad props.
Look at my girlfriend's ass.
She should have done makeup on the pole.
All right, I got to move along. Thank you, Cabby. Good luck with the new format. I hope you play
Get
all the
your
records.
pills
Great rock
before
period.
anything else.
All right, great rock.
Croissant.
Great rock, period.
Period.
Get it right, Howard.
Got it. All right, Cabby. Thank you.
We're setting up the pins.
Right.
That's
All
what
right.
we're doing.
Thank you.
Absolute.
So now it's time to get out, Cappy.
Yeah, I'm saying
America's
goodbye.
Top Model. Watch it.
See? Gotta have the last one.
What an insane asylum you run here. Here's a picture of my dog.
Yeah, I got people in the. I hear this. I hear noise, and I go, "Somebody got something on
What do you mean?
in the meeting."
Oh, yeah, it was Benji's phone.
Yeah, Benji's.
John doesn't like the new format. Why don't you like the new format? You haven't heard
You
it
haven't
yet.
heard it yet.
Hello?
Yes, John.
Yeah, how you doing? I don't like this new format. There's 3 other radio stations right now in New York that play classical rock.
No,
like,
we're not
why
playing-
can't you guys let the newer bands come out?
We're not. It's not. It's not classic.
Oh, I'm sorry, 90s music. Excuse me. It sucks.
You haven't even heard the first record.
What is the first record?
What is the first record? That's a good question.
You Needed Me by Anne Murray.
No.
Why don't you guys play some From Autumn to Ashes and stuff like that? You guys definitely don't know what to do. He's not to satisfy the younger crowd.
Why don't you go to the website and you can tell us exactly what you think we should be playing?
Oh,
Dominic, you're on the air.
Cabby, are you in the room?
He left.
No, he left.
You could tell him to go to the drugstore, and I'll give him my credit card over the phone.
Yeah, no
He
problem.
must-
We'll get him covered.
He must stay on his meds today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right,
I've been to
Dominic.
Nobody
believe me.
knows that better than us.
No,
Nobody
we
knows better
know.
than me.
No, but seriously, it's really important.
Do me a favor, read your credit card number over the air so we can
So all
get it
people
on.
can get their meds.
That'd be a good
It's
giveaway.
Black American Express.
Wow.
I'm giving away Depakote here.
Whatever he does, please promise me he'll get him today.
How about
All
a
right,
promotion
pal?
where we give away Cabby's meds? Thank you, Dominic.
It's Lithium Tuesday.
Yes, Ricky.
Howard,
Yes.
listen, with all this BS of changing the names of your radio station, let's get into real heavy metal like Slipknot, Machine Head.
Yeah.
There'll be 3 of us. Yeah, there'll be less listeners.
Come on.
Hey, look, dude, I got nothing to do with formats. Whatever these guys say is cool with me. I don't care.
Yeah.
What do I care?
Oh, and by the way, good luck in your...
Thank you. All right. I'm out of here soon.
I
I
know
got
it-
8 months.
Yeah, we're down at the 8-month mark.
That's right.
April 4th.
8 months.
and 28 days.
Won't have Howard Stern to kick around anymore.
Hey, Tom, here's the first song. You ready?
Yeah.
Breathe deep.
No.
What is the first song?
It's an AC/DC song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nice. What do we got going here? A little Highway to Hell, a little Whole Lot of Rosie.
I think it's We Who Are About to Rock, but I could be wrong.
Oh, there you go.
For
That's
those
good.
for those about to rock,
Those
Mr.
about to rock.
Mr. Hip over there.
For those about to rock.
That's the fire one. Fire.
Fire.
Artie, you can stay and help kick it off if you want.
We salute you.
We are the dealers. We'll give you everything you need. Hail, hail to the good times. Yeah.
Here's Pete, who likes the news station. All right, Pete.
Wait here, I stand corrected.
What?
I was wrong. That's the second song. The first song is Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, welcome to the jungle. That's a good. song.
Or Ambrosia is the biggest part of me.
Yes, Pete. No, Pete.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, is this Howard?
Yes.
They're, just to move it down, Audio Slave, Korn, 9 Inch Nails, Slipknot, bands like that. It's the new age, man, and it's happening, and they're great bands. I'm 40 years old, and I love these bands.
So you're happy about the
You'll
new
be very
format.
happy. to-
Absolutely, and there's a new era going on, and this is what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, man, I'm down with that.
Have you heard the new 9 Inch Nails?
I'm down with the new era.
No, but it's basically like it's.
I just want to take a
reinvigorating.
nap.
Say what?
Have you heard the new 9 Inch Nails, though? I heard it on.
So the new format is we're going from a rock station to a rock station?
Yes.
We're making an adjustment in the records.
absolutely.
Okay, all right, I got it. What?
Who am I
Period.
talking? Who am I talking to?
A good rock format, period.
Period.
Let's see the first.
Says that when you're planning a wedding, you're supposed to be stressed out and filled with angst, but
I'm not. Howard is more than me.
Were you going to go in today if Howard didn't call you in? Because it sounded to me like he was debating what to do, what not to do. He was almost looking for you to come in and say, hey, it's okay if you don't come.
Yeah, I mean, it's his decision. I'm not going to, tell him either way, because whatever he wants to do, I'm fine with. Like people were saying, I didn't go to Jason's wedding, and that was my decision because I had something to do. So if Howard
Do you regret that, by the way, now that you're having your own wedding?
No, not really. That was an awesome concert.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, Jason, but
you should clarify what you chose to do, because it's not like, instead of going to Jason's wedding, for people who don't know.
I went to see my favorite band, Coheed and Cambria, in Los Angeles.
But how many? What you saw them? How many nights in a row?
Well, I saw them 4 nights in a row in New York, and then 4 nights in L.A.
Right, so you could have skipped a night.
Yeah, but it was my favorite album. They played it in full the night Jason got married.
Can anybody here name a Coheed and Cambria album?
I
know you can. Can anybody else?
But that's why I like it. I don't like mainstream stuff. I like stuff niche stuff.
Does it bother you that, you heard why Robin's not going? Fred's not going because he doesn't go to any of these things. Mm-hmm. And Gary said he's going to be in the Outer Banks. And Howard is struggling because he wanted to make plans with friends, I guess, they hadn't seen in a long time. I don't know. That was sort of the explanation I heard. But does it hurt if you know that he could be there and he doesn't come?
No, honestly, no. I mean, my main thing, and this is what I've said all along, I want my fiance to be happy. I want her to have the perfect day, and that's the most important thing. So even if I was hurt by Howard not coming, to me, my feelings don't even matter about this wedding. I want her to have the perfect day and her to be happy. And I think what's most important for her is that her family and that her close friends are there, and they will be. And I think she's going to be so excited about that. And whoever wants to come, they can come. If you got plans, it's fine.
How important is the wedding day to you, though?
Very important. I mean, I just, I'm with the most awesome person in the world, and I'm really lucky to have found somebody that I love this much. And
then your wife's going to be there too, because I think you were talking about Sal.
Sal, yeah. Sal's my best man. So
is he?
Yeah.
Is Sal going to be your best man?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck off, John. Are there going to be any hijinks at all? We're going to take your dick out at the ceremony?
I won't.
That's where the ring is.
No balls are coming out. No Captain Sacks.
See, I'm surprised because you do
what? No Captain Sacks at the wedding?
Because you'll do that at people's weddings who don't want that to happen. Richard, I'm guessing, gives you the all clear.
Well, in the past, when I have done that at weddings, it wasn't deliberate. I get really drunk and things happen.
I love at Billy Mira's wedding when you climbed up his wife's dress, and you were singing real dirty Bon Jovi.
Well, what did you sing at Billy Mira's wedding?
Living on a prayer. I think I want to fuck your pubic hair or something like that. I don't know. Come in your pubic hair. I just grabbed the microphone. The guy, how the DJ goes around with the mic, and everybody's singing along the lines like, "Oh, living on a prayer." And I grabbed it. I looked at Brian like, "I want to come in your pubic hair," and and there was like an 8-year-old kid on the dance floor, and the mother grabbed the kid by the sides of his ears to cup him and dragged him away. But again, it wasn't. It was good old-fashioned alcohol.
Is it going to be a first dance for Richard and his wife, and then one for you and Richard?
Whatever he wants.
I know you two are going to dance together. I know that's inevitable.
That'll happen, I'm sure.
I said the only thing separating me and Kristen is pretty much the dress. I mean, that's the only difference.
Well, and a vagina.
Well,
do you think
even that's up for discussion? Whether that's what's separating you.
Put some hair around my asshole. Richard will go to town.
Do you think Howard should go to the wedding?
Do I think he should go to the wedding? I think he should do whatever he wants. But if he's miserable, by all means, no. If you're miserable, nobody wants somebody miserable there. And he's made it clear that he's going to be miserable. So if Howard's going to be happy with his friends away, by all means, I suggest he does that. I've been to weddings that I didn't want to be at. And all you do is stir your coffee, listen to some shitty music, and you can't wait to get the hell out of there.
But are there things that you go to that you don't want to do, but you know that it's the right thing to do?
Yeah, home every day, pretty much. But
he stirs his coffee at home every day.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But don't you think
drop cyanide in somebody's cup one day?
When you're in those situations, don't you sort of make the best of it? You typically
You do make the best. Look, there's a difference between doing something and not making people aware. But Howard has made it perfectly clear that he doesn't want to do this and that he's going to be miserable. The fact that he stated that already, I think it's acceptable for him not to go because he's made it clear. He's being honest.
He's at the point now, I think, he's going to be
he's gonna be miserable either way. He's gonna be miserable if he goes. Not miserable, but you know what I mean. He's like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do this? But if he doesn't, he's gonna be like feeling all guilty and like I should be there.
But he shouldn't feel guilty because it's we don't feel bad about it. My fiance. I mean, honestly though, my fiance gets stressed about this because when Howard kind of makes fun of our wedding and she gets really bummed out about it. So it probably is better if he decides not to go because I don't want her to be stressed out that he's here. That he's at the wedding.
Does it matter to Kristen? Like, is she at all like, oh, it's embarrassing if he doesn't come, or is that no big deal?
No, that's not a big deal at all. No, she wants, the people that want to be there, and unfortunately, I think if Howard's there, my fiance is going to be worried the whole time that Howard's having a miserable time, and I don't want my fiance to worry about that. I want her to have the greatest day of her life.
So you're going to take the dinner and the gift?
He doesn't have to do the dinner. I can tell that's another thing he doesn't want to do.
Do you get insulted when he says, "I'll take you and your former intern fiance to dinner"?
No, not at all.
I thought that was a bit of a dig, right?
Well, that and I forgot what he said. I forgot how he described you as well. Contest winner.
Right. That was Rob who brought that up.
I've been dug at 1,000 times on this show, so no, digs don't bother me anymore. But he doesn't have to do the dinner. The gift will be great. I got to be honest.
Shoot us a number that works for you.
Did you have a number in your head when you were in there?
I really don't because
$10,000, Richard.
That's fine. That's great. I mean,
you have a number in your head, I'm sure, over there.
Oh, I do.
Hey, Rick, I will tell you that when I got married, Howard did the same thing on the air about what should we give you? What should we give you? And several friends of mine called me and said, you should thank Howard because he talked about it on the air about whatever it was going to give. The guy said, I know for me, he drove up my price.
Yeah, he set the bar.
He set the bar. And a lot of people said, well, they went higher because they heard what Howard was talking about.
When Howard said today, he goes, if I do attend, I'm going to give you $200. I was like, shit. I wanted to bring up something as well. I love the Richard style for this wedding. It's not the traditional wedding. Like, he's doing something that I've never seen before.
What's that?
And I wanted to get your opinion on how you think Howard would feel about it. He's not doing assigned seating. It's just sit at any table that you like for the dinner. And I was like, wow, because, that's a pretty big thing.
Well, everybody said that's one of the most stressful things about a wedding is deciding.
Putting it together.
Yeah, so we're like, well, then let's just avoid that and people can sit where they want.
But there's also a reason why you do that because then it's just bedlam.
So Howard shows up, sits down.
Right. So I want to get your
173 people immediately go over.
Here's what I have in my mind: Aunt Gladys from Missouri just walks over to Howard, doesn't know who he is. Goes, anybody sitting here?
Yucko might sit next to Howard.
Oh, might. Howard knows Yucko's going to be there. He might not go at all.
It will be interesting to see who sits next to who and who gets avoided from our show. Certainly, Ronnie, what do you want to say? So
I just came in real quick to say I am going to the wedding. I could have been in Indianapolis, but I'd rather go to his wedding because I am preparing a speech you'll never forget.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie.
Is it going to be like the one you gave at Bubba's wedding?
I thought you retired from these speeches.
I don't know. We'll see. At his wedding...
He just looks retired.
At his wedding, I might reconsider.
I told Ronnie, I said, Sal's going to be my best man, and Ronnie's going to be my best old man.
But, the speech is in the works.
You think Howard should go?
He doesn't go to anybody else's, really, so I don't know.
No, you're not answering my question.
If he's not doing anything, he should go.
In the mic.
I'm talking in the mic.
Well, stand up and talk.
Lower the mic.
Oh, don't you start with me, because he had all kinds of ideas that I should make a speech with him.
No, you said, you go, you're making the speech, I'm making the speech. So I go, well, then maybe we could do it together.
No, but then you came up with the idea I should do the best man speech.
I said you could tackle me and take over.
No, that's not what you said. Oh, don't lie.
No, I said you could tackle me.
Why do you lie in front of everybody for?
I can see Sal doing a real thoughtful, nice speech.
I want to do a thoughtful speech.
Yeah, but after a few drinks, he won't. The thoughtfulness will go right out the window.
Well, that's when you take over.
Well, we'll have him do it early then.
It sounds like Sal's going to toe the line here.
No,
I don't believe that from me.
I'm having such a dilemma because when I'm thinking about this speech and a lot of funny things come to mind.
Here's what's going to happen. I know exactly how it goes. I know how it goes. Sal's on his best behavior, but then he gets there that day and he drinks because he's having a good time.
Sure.
But that's not the worst part. The drinking isn't the worst part. The worst part is he gets alone with his thoughts and he goes, I know that Richard's a good friend and I should behave, but I think people expect me to be funny.
It's gotta
and I
deliver.
don't want to disappoint.
It's gotta entertain.
Then he drinks a couple more.
Especially if Howard shows up. No way. Entertainer Sal. I'm making it perfectly clear right now.
That's what I'm going to do to him because that's what Spice Boy did to me at Bubba's wedding.
Yeah, but you being there and doing it is a little different than Howard being there and doing it because you said Howard egged you on at Jason's wedding.
Howard did. I mean, I was Howard's dancing bear at Jason's wedding. We were writing stuff in his book and drawing pictures of Gary. And
Everything but paying attention to your wife.
Everything but that. You know, Howard told me taking my dick and smacking in Robin's pumpkin soup for fun. And, you know, it even got to the point where Beth was like, Sal, don't do it. Don't. And she was like even saying to Howard, cut it out already. And you know, so no, I'm making it perfectly clear.
Does it ever dawn on you, go, you know what, Howard, I had a lot of fun, but I got to go hang out with my wife. I'm going to sit down and enjoy the wedding.
Absolutely not. I'm with her for the long haul. I mean, you know, we're going to share a cemetery plot together. If I got a chance to smack my dick into some soup, by all means, I'm going to do it.
Honey, I could go to a wedding with you any day. I can only put my cock in Robin's soup once.
But I'm making it perfectly clear that it will be a sincere speech. There will be nothing crazy, wacky, over the top. And, you know, and that's
How
it.
come you can't look him in the eye when you say that?
I could look at him in the eye.
Okay, does that include, so you give the speech and that's sincere. Is there a possibility you might grab the mic at other times for some hijinks?
Let's say Ronnie grabs the mic and there's a song going on.
Don't bring Ronnie into it.
Well, let's say hypothetically there's songs going around and stuff. Yeah, but I will never be over the top and offend anybody because I love Kristen just as much as I love Richard.
But see, the thing is, I think when you've done these things in the past, you didn't think you were offending anyone until someone
Very
told
true.
you.
Yeah, it took 6 years of this show to, you know, pretty much hammer it
and
into
there's
my
also
skull.
a part of you that I think can't help yourself.
Right.
I think so too, and I have to watch myself. Maybe I'll have like 6 Kettle Ones instead of.
But
7 or 8.
does Richard even worry about? Is Kristen worried about anyone being over the top?
No, not at all.
So it's
because
it's
we
kind of
hang out with
anything goes.
we hang out with Ronnie, we hang out with Sal, we hang out with High Pitch Mike, and they're all our friends. So we know how they are, and we're fine with that.
Hey, it's Gary Delabate. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, talked to Benji about being late from coming back into the studio after a break, which Howard noticed. Also, I was pretty pissed off that Sal had bypassed me to go into the studio and sort of fucked up the flow of the show. And a listener called in and said, Gary, man, you sound angry today. And I was really pissed off because the guys weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. So check it out and see how pissed off I actually was.
Benji can't get back into the studio after a commercial. And Benji, today, did you have like a medical appointment out in the halls, or were those guys here to shoot something for Howard TV? Can you explain what was going on?
Yeah, the doctor, Dr. Jonathan Gordon, and his.
You don't have to name him every
plug
time.
him.
And his hot assistant Carly.
I just said don't fucking plug him.
Oh, okay. Well, don't.
In other words,
ignore
we
that I
don't-
said Carly and Dr. Gordon.
We don't need names. Just
Sorry.
tell us a story.
Okay.
Why were they here?
Yeah, I'd like to know. No, because I'm sort of. This goes to the next thing on the list, which is Sal bypassing me, which I'm sort of irritated that all the shit's going on that I'm unaware of that makes me look really bad to Howard.
All right, I'm sorry.
That included. So why did you need to be out there today?
The doctor was here. They were doing a behind the scenes interview with him for the show,
Right.
For the TV show, and just while he was here, there were some things I wanted to ask him about real quick about my ankle.
But it looked like you were doing shtick for TV.
Okay, but
I'm asking you the question because if there are questions you needed to ask him, it's different than you're doing shtick for TV.
No, I was concerned. Like I asked him if it doesn't hurt too much, is it a bad idea to walk around as much as I want, or should I try to keep it completely immobile?
Did you invite them up during the show purposely, hoping that maybe there'd be some?
I thought they would have fun up here.
Right, but why don't you tell me that?
Invite them up? What are you talking about?
I'm asking. I don't know.
It was
Howard TV invited them up?
I guess so. Yeah.
So you didn't know he was going to be here?
Well, when they did an interview with me yesterday, they said, "Oh, we're doing an interview with him tomorrow."
All right.
So
Again,
I can't.
You can't get a straight answer out of
Wait,
Benji.
wait, did I
It's very
answer?
simple. Did you know he was coming up today?
I happen to know. Yeah.
Okay. Did you know he was coming up in the morning?
I happen to know that. Yeah.
Okay, great. That's what.
How did you find that out? How did you know?
I know. I didn't know it was going to be in the morning. I found that out this morning. I found out that yesterday they told me when they were doing the interviews. Wait, what am I not answering, Gary?
You just it's like yes, no. I found out. It's all roundabout. I'm
Okay.
just asking a straight answer. When did you figure out they were coming in this morning?
I think this morning I was told that.
Who were you told by?
Definitely yesterday. They told me the doctor was coming up today.
Who's they?
People who work for the TV show.
Okay, so Howard TV scheduled them to come up here today.
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. Let's get someone from Howard TV down here so we can clarify. But another thing I noticed today, and I hope your ankle's getting better, I saw you had the boot off, you had it on. Were you doing some kind of physical therapy
I wanted to
thing?
show the doctor. The blood has moved up my leg. There's like a big blood spot, and I didn't know if that was safe. I was concerned about that.
All right, we'll get to J.J. Abrams later in our show, but Gary, since you touched on it, we should talk about you being bypassed. So, I mean, there's this issue with Benji, and we'll get to the root of it and see where it all came from. But
really, you get to the root of it.
Well, we'll try. But with Sal, Howard was talking about how his favorite room in this entire place is Sal and Richard's office. And it's because that's where they do the phony phone calls, and they love going in there for prank calls, and Howard really gets a kick out of it, and he was reminiscing. And then all of a sudden, Sal pops up on the mic to play a prank that Howard loves.
I was livid the second I heard Sal in the studio doing that.
Why?
Livid. Because there was no urgency. You know, it wasn't as if, Howard, I just got this phone call, or I just did this phony phone call about Anthony Weiner. It's so good you have to hear it, which that isn't even urgent. So Sal knows he's supposed to come to me, and he walks in, he plays it. You know, now had Sal come to me, I would have said, let me hear the call. You know what? I'll play it for Howard during the break. I don't have to play it from him. And he would have gone, but he's talking about it right now. I got it, Sal. But you know what? He's riffing on some other stuff. Let's wait till the break to play him this call. And I called Sal into my office afterwards, alone without cameras. We did the one in front of the cameras. And then without cameras, and I said, you know what? You make me look bad. I said, I'm really, like, I'm not a hard ass to you. I don't yell at you. I don't give you a lot of shit. You make it look to Howard like I have no control of the office.
Why do people bypass you? You had Sal, you had whatever this Howard TV thing is. Clearly you weren't.
Well,
in the
that's
loop
different.
on
The Howard
that.
TV thing, they do their own thing. That they're fine to shoot their own stuff. Benji going there is a different thing. The Howard TV can do whatever they want.
All right, Ganji,
it doesn't have to affect us.
Did you invite them up here?
No. So what happened was Benji's doctor, we needed to do an interview with for the behind the scenes show. He's got limited time, so we needed to. Usually we try to do stuff in the afternoon. He needed to come up at this time.
Got it.
We use the green room to do our interviews. So yes, we booked him to come up at that time to do that. I think Benji knew he was coming up and decided to come out to say hi. And then what happened was the doctor's like, you know, Benji had a question about his ankle. Then the doctor starts going, okay, let me see it. And he kind of did like a little bit of an exam in the green room. So I think that's what took Benji so long to get back. So I think it was like, I don't think Benji had that intent.
Right.
I think the doctor was like, let me see it. And Benji probably was like, oh, okay, let me show you. And then they were talking
so
about
the
it.
door opens, and all Howard knows is that Benji's doctor's out there, and he thinks the whole thing's a big bunch of shtick.
Right.
He doesn't
And
know what's
right.
going
Because
on.
Benji didn't explain it that way.
And I would also like to know when people are coming up during the show as well. In other words, if your guy's shooting a thing with a doctor, and I got, say, J.J. Abrams in the green room across the hall,
right.
I'd like to know what's going on so it doesn't look bad to our guests.
Right. Okay. I mean, I assumed you were CC'd and looped in on that.
Well, why would you assume that?
I just assumed you were.
I wish I was.
Okay. All right.
All right, so that explains that. And though when Howard started the show again and saw Benji's chair was empty without knowing the reason why, he was pissed. I mean, he was really pissed. And Benji, you just said, sorry, I'll be there the next time.
Right.
And hopefully that's what's going to happen. Now with Sal, this has happened before on the show. Not just Sal, but other people have sort of gone. I mean, the rule is if you want to go into the studio, let Gary know. And I'd say,
you know who's a great example of that? Who is literally the perfect person is Ronnie. Ronnie always comes to me, sticks his head and goes, he's talking about this, can I go in? And I almost always say yes, and sometimes I don't. But Ronnie always asks.
Yeah, and it's rare that you say no, or if you do say no, you give a legitimate reason why.
Yeah, and I, by the way, which I don't have to, but sometimes I'll be like, I think we're moving off that topic. And listen, Howard trusts me to keep the flow of the show of what's going outside in the office.
So having known this, Sal, why did you go in? Did you just feel like Howard was on a roll and you wanted to compliment it? What were you thinking?
I just used poor judgment. I really did.
But what were you thinking? Like, were you thinking that the call was so good?
No, apparently
that you had
I
to
wasn't.
Get it to him.
Apparently, I wasn't thinking enough because I should have stopped by your office. And 99% of the time, unless Howard calls me in, I do go to Gary. In this case, I don't know. He was talking about the prank calls, the prank call room, and then he was talking about his prank calls as Fart Man. And we had a particular prank call that I thought would be real good. Now, I should have went to either Gary, which wouldn't have been a problem, or simply went to Will. 99% of the time, when Howard's discussing something, I just put up a note. I give Will the media and put up the note. I don't know why that I did it. I felt like maybe because we were somewhat of the topic of the conversation, it would be okay, but apparently it wasn't, and I do apologize to Gary.
Is it fair, Sal, saying 99% of the time he does come to you?
No, because it's 100% of the time. That's the rule.
Yeah, it's 100%. No,
I understand that he's apologizing, but he knows better.
I definitely I made the wrong call, and I got my ass chewed out for it, deservingly so. I mean, Howard gave me a nice beating as well.
Well, Howard didn't love the call that you brought in there. That was the other problem.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And by the way, if it had gone well, I'd have the same conversation with you.
Sure.
I really would. If Howard loved the call, I'd be
Right.
like, you got to run that by me because it could have gone horribly wrong.
That's right. As far as the call's concerned, what baffled me about the call itself, I mean, this is completely aside from Gary getting to the call. We've played that call numerous times. I even have documents of the call being played and comments being made about the particular call. But again, people change, times
Right.
change, attitudes change, things change.
And that's my job.
And
No,
that's
my job is
where
to decide.
Gary could have filtered that out.
Right.
So-
And if I made a mistake, again, I'll always take the bullet if Howard says, "Why didn't you tell me about that?" Hey, Howard, it was my decision.
Yeah.
But it's got to be my decision.
It also seemed like Howard was in a real flow talking about the prank calls and where he was going. And when you get in his line of sight, you better have something great if you're going to
You're
interrupt
like a
him.
fly going right up his nostril. I mean, it's just bad news. And that's what I was. I was that gnat, and he whacked me pretty good. I walked out with my tail between my legs.
Biggs in Boston, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Gary, you seem very fucking angry today, man.
I am. I am angry because the South thing coupled with the Benji thing makes it look to Howard like I can't control the office. So I am angry.
Yeah, it's I'm a big fan. It's almost uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, you know what? But I'm dealing with stuff like, listen, have you ever Howard didn't chew me out, by the way. I'm putting this on me. But have you ever done something where your boss just thinks you can't handle your job and you feel like shit about it? That's how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling that I feel like I don't have control. So yeah, I'm pissed.
Obviously it makes for great radio. I just haven't seen you or heard you, I should say, like this, and I don't even know when. I can't even say the last time that you've been off this angry.
Well, I'll be better in the second half today, I promise.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we had a girl in here earlier in the day who was smelling her armpits. So when we got on the wrap-up show, we started smelling armpits. And Gary smelled like onions. Benji smelled like asshole. And then I smelled like the greatest ever because I was wearing my Mama deodorant. So check it out and see what it's all about.
Over to Claire Sinclair, the Playmate of the Year. And she came in, she's dating Hef's son, she's sort of, all involved. But to me, things got crazy when the armpit smelling began. Now, I guess her theory was that she said that she could see, I guess, if she'd be interested in a guy, where it would go by smelling armpits. And the people the contestants were Gary, Benji, Ronnie, Howard, JD, Tim Sabian, and who am I forgetting?
Was Ganji in there?
No, it wasn't Ganji. There was one other person in there. I forgot.
Richard.
Oh, Richard Christie. How could I forget that? And her use of adjectives, I thought, were quite interesting. JD started, and you figured, who knows where it was going to go with JD, and he did okay. But then Howard went next, and she described Howard as odorless.
A ghost.
And Howard seemed flattered by that at first until she said, and that is zero to P. You're some kind of weirdo.
Right.
And I thought he was really taken aback by that.
Yeah, anybody is when you're on the shit end. This is how I played it. She said I had an onion smell, and the only thing I could think of is I leaned in so hard on her that my mouth was near her mouth, but I haven't eaten onions in weeks, so I don't know what that was. But I'm going to go, Howard was a weirdo, and Benji smelled like an asshole. Yeah,
what was
so
that
I'm the
about?
best of the worst.
Well, yeah,
in my mind.
Being oniony.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way-
was it
musty?
Richard was musty,
but she
and gross. No, she said musty and gross.
Tim was very 80s.
Old Spice.
Old Spice.
That was so funny that Tim was old.
But Ronnie came off as what? Ronnie? What?
Mambo Man, and a little bit of BO.
But she liked it, I guess, because it was natural smelling. That's what she was saying. I think what she said about Howard, that's what I would want to go for. I would love to be odorless, and I don't know why that's. I don't know why she thinks odorless is weird, but I think that's I think you don't want to smell too much like deodorant. You don't want to smell like BO.
Are you happy with the way you were assessed in there?
Does it make a difference?
Right.
Yeah.
How does it make a difference?
Well, it affected Howard. What she had said.
It didn't affect. I mean, it affected me at the time. It was like, oh, cool.
I'm one of the cool guys in the contest now. You know what I'm saying? But as far as anything else, what the fuck do I get out of it?
It's very unscientific. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go home and go, oh my God, how can I scrub the onion off my armpit?
Were you upset the way she described you as assholey?
Nah, it's cool. I actually think I smell really good today. But I haven't. I ate like tons of like garlic and shit.
I saw you when we first came. I was like the first one to come in the studio, and then I didn't. They hadn't picked you to be one of the guys until the end.
Yeah.
And I saw Benji sitting over in his seat, and he had his arms up in the end. He was smelling under his armpits.
I like the way it
to see what he smelled like.
Yeah, check me out.
No.
Come on.
No.
I'll check you out. Can I check you out?
I don't want you.
I'm so curious now. Aren't you curious to smell Gary's armpit?
You want to see if he smells oniony?
Gary, I won't bullshit.
Okay.
I just.
You could smell my armpit, but I'm not smelling yours.
Okay. Thanks. I mean,
be honest, Benji. How does it smell?
Yeah, Benji.
Swear on my life, it's a slightly pleasant smell. Swear on my life, but I don't know if both arms smell like that. Well,
that's the one I gave.
It's a tiny bit.
I use deodorant every morning.
Tiny bit sweet.
So where would the oniony be coming from?
I don't know. I like his smell. Maybe I like onion.
Wait, smell my breath. Seriously.
Okay.
Oh, they almost
you think
kissed.
that's oniony?
Your breath is not 100% fresh,
right?
But it's not bad. Right. But your armpit smells better.
Yes. Your onion armpits are one thing, but how do your armpits smell like shit? I'm way more. Like she's not fucking around. She took like a step back when she smelled your armpits. How could your armpits smell that bad?
Especially after we learned that Richard Christie was willing to stick his finger in his ass and wipe his armpit.
Well, actually, Richard stuck it in his ass, put it in my armpit.
It was really weird because Richard really came and asked me that. And I'm like, I don't think that's a great idea.
That surprised you that he asked you that?
Well, the other thing too, he goes, yeah, because I could get a rash on my arm. I go, what about her?
Yeah, well, I don't think that.
Gary, come on, smell my armpit, man. Come on.
Teddy will smell it.
Yeah,
Teddy's
all right.
He's not doing anything.
I love how
No, I mean he's not on the board.
I love how Howard tried to turn on me though right away when she said.
Hold on. So what's
Teddy's face?
Teddy, what's going on?
Smells like my 70-year-old uncle.
No, what's going on?
He smells
like what?
Like B.O. He smells like an Italian hero.
Thanks.
But it's good. I don't know. It's musty.
What's funny? You've got the look of disgust on Teddy's face, coupled with the look of pride on Benji's face. But Ronnie, what were you just going to say?
She said I was okay, and that I was in contention to be one of her fuckies. If she would, because I smelled the way I smelled. But then Howard tried to turn on me right away. Like, no, she didn't. She said you smelled musty and old and. Like right away, he was like trying to turn it around on because actually I got something positive said.
Well, I don't think it was you. I think he was just trying to move it. I just think he was trying to move the needle in his direction.
By the way, do you guys
exactly? That's what I mean.
Do you guys have deodorant on today?
I do.
I do.
I don't.
Well,
I have Mambo. I have Mambo deodorant on, dude.
Well,
seriously,
they make Mambo.
Yes,
deodorant?
they do. Yes, they do.
Is that you buy it in a store? Or you're mixing it at home?
No,
Are you a
no. It's a roll-on.
Ronnie,
it's a roll-on deodorant that I don't think you can buy it separate. If you buy like a gift pack, like say you go to Macy's,
that's the throw-in,
and you buy a gift pack, it's a throw-in.
So do you have like
the whole kit?
Do you have gallons of Mambo for those little roll-on things?
No, I don't use them all.
Are you a spokesperson for Mambo?
I wish I was.
Stockholder?
I should be.
I don't think they make it anymore.
Yeah, didn't
right?
we find out it closed down? But
No, they didn't. No, it's made by Claiborne. Okay, number one. It's not on the market in stores anymore, but you can buy it online. Or you can sometimes like if you go to TJ Maxx, like one of those shithole places, they have it. Sometimes they'll buy like a truckload, probably,
right?
And they'll sell it. Do
you? I think like Ronnie might get it from Mexico. You know what I mean? Like Gray Market.
Listen, I guess
does it make you think when you can't find it in stores that there's something?
No. You can still buy it online at like all of these perfume supply places and all this nonsense. That's where I get it from.
And it's shithole places, to quote you.
Well, whatever. I mean, TJ Maxx. I mean, they buy stuff in quantity and they put it up for sale real cheap.
Did you start with the Mambo perfume and then got the deodorant, or did you get them all at once?
No, the first time I got Mambo, I got it as a gift, long time ago, just a bottle. Okay, then I really liked it. I had been in the store and I saw they had like a gift set where it comes with Mambo cologne, Mambo aftershave, Mambo deodorant, and Mambo after shower gel. Or Mambo shower gel.
What about Mambo bar of soap?
No, Mambo shower gel. See, my weekend deodorant is Mambo.
Okay.
My during the week deodorant is Gillette.
Why?
Because it lasts longer. I noticed that the Mambo doesn't last as long.
When did you realize that?
Because when I started to stink.
So Gillette during the week, Mambo on the
today,
weekends.
Will had told me it was a possibility that I might be in there to get my armpits smelled.
So you prepared.
So I put the Mambo on.
The Ronnie
there.
sense.
And I got it down in my car. So I got a little travel one. Like when I go to India this week to do the Rick's thing, I'll take that and put it in my travel bag because it's small.
Was the travel size Mambo part of the gift pack? Or
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Mambo.
So on weekends, but sometimes in the gift pack they give you a large one, and sometimes they give you a small one.
Do you buy these gift packs for yourself?
But they don't have the gift packs anymore. You can't get gift packs.
But did you used to buy the gift packs?
No,
for
I
yourself?
got them as gifts.
I
That's what I'm
understand
telling
that,
you.
but
because people knew I liked Mambo. Like my son would buy it for me, say for Father's Day. My wife would buy it for me for my birthday. You know,
I mean, no disrespect to Mambo, but I had never heard of the brand until you mentioned it on the show a few years ago.
Oh, it used to be in the stores all the time.
So when you put on the cologne, let's
Right.
do Gillette during the week before we do Mambo on the weekend. Where do you put it? Do you spray all over?
No. We're talking about the cologne, not the deodorant.
Okay, so deodorant, you just armpits
Under the
and that's
armpits.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? I roll it on
Now,
my
what
body?
about? I don't know. What about the cologne?
That would be
the
silly.
cologne goes on my neck.
Just
That's
on
it.
your neck.
That's it.
A drop, a splash. How does
Like
it work?
During the week here, at work, so it's not too crazy.
Right.
2 sprays.
Do you do it like
But-
a chick?
You know,
do it
But
like a-
weekends?
At Indy,
Yeah.
at Rick's,
Yeah.
half a bottle probably. no. But I spray up a lot more
get that horse smell.
Hey,
off you.
because they love it, man.
Benji, did you see
The dancer chicks, they love it. I'm telling you.
Did you
I
see-
get more compliments about that shit. Go ahead, Jason. Come on, go ahead.
Benji, did you say you didn't wear deodorant today?
Nah.
Do you normally not wear deodorant?
Sometimes I do.
Like what?
I like the way I
what is
smell.
that about? Well,
Huh?
clearly you don't
No, I
smell
need to
good.
get some more Tom shit because I don't like to use the chemical-y shit.
Yeah, but listen, you're a sweaty guy.
Thanks.
You are, and then you sweat, and we're like, why wouldn't you wear deodorant? That's like almost like not brushing your teeth.
No, I brush my teeth.
No, but I understand what Jason's
No,
saying.
I usually wear deodorant. I didn't today.
Oh, well, you
why?
just said you usually don't.
I knew we were doing the thing today.
Yeah, but I thought that was the weirdest thing ever with that girl today. A 20-year-old girl trying to figure out how she's going to fuck a guy by smelling
Well,
his
you know,
armpits.
that's a lot of studies say, like, I always thought we should do this on the show. I actually pitched it once that, like, a lot of women can identify their husbands by the smell of their shirts. Like, you could give them, like, 20 shirts, and they could tell you which one was their husband.
Mine smells like Mambo.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we talked about the message that Sal left for Gary about being sick and how it sounded a little bit shady, and then Howard called Sal shady on the show, and that really ticked him off. So we heard Sal explain himself in only the way that Sal can, and you can draw your own conclusions from that.
Sal, glad you're here and feeling better.
Shady Sal.
You've got a big.
My name is.
You've got a big gig coming up, right?
Yeah, this Saturday night in Hollywood.
And you guys are just showing up, basically.
Thank you, Jason.
That's
Coughing
what
up mayonnaise. You fat fuck.
Langford said in the news that you guys are showing up doing like a meet and greet kind of thing.
We're doing a meet and greet, but Club Bordeaux was rented out from Clean Box Entertainment. If you go to Clean Box where you purchase your tickets, we make it perfectly clear, not to mislead anybody, that it's not a comedy show. It's a meet and greet event.
Now you do sound a little bit like your throat sounds a little bit hoarse. What was wrong? Like, did you get like a 24-hour bug or something?
I think it was like 36 hours because once 6 o'clock hit in, I couldn't get out of bed. And I told my wife, I said, look, I should call Gary now at 7 o'clock. And she says, just barrel through it. You're going to be fine in the morning.
That's her way of saying, please don't stay home anymore.
Exactly. I said, well, I'd like to give Gary a head start just to make him aware of it. And what I was going to do is call Gary and say, look, if you don't see me in the morning, I'm still in bad shape. And she says, you're going to be in fine shape. Just take a shower in the morning. You'll be fine. I called up my doctor. He told me what to do. Take lots of Advil, drink lots of liquids, and just lay in bed and just fight off the bug. And that's what I did. I got up in the morning, hopped in the shower, got out. I was real woozy, and I called Gary at that time. And I thought it was my responsibility because Gary's made it clear to me. Look, get in touch with me.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with calling me.
Oh no, and I thought I used good judgment into thoroughly explaining it. Did I over-explain it? Maybe in Howard's eyes, but Gary, as my boss, I think I had to do the right thing. But the funny thing is, what really pisses me off is that when I got off the phone in the afternoon, my wife came by. She goes, the way I heard you in the morning, you explained every single solitary move. She goes, it sounded so like you rehearsed it almost. And I go, you know what? You don't know how the show works. I intentionally did that to make him aware of the state I was in.
I think when you got to the part about how you had to call Brian Phelan,
I don't know why.
I think that was completely unnecessary.
I got up. I took a shower. I agree with you there. You know.
After hearing an explanation like that, do you think Sal is sick at that point?
No, I don't doubt that he was sick, but I think that no matter how sick you are, you need to. People always feel the need to make themselves sound sicker, so that you really can convince your bosses why you're not coming in.
Now, Sal, what after the over explanation, according to Howard, I mean, you sort of laughed that off, but then he said that you're awfully shady and something triggered in you.
Yeah, because that's wrong. I mean, don't call me. I wasn't shady.
Well, hold on. What does shady mean to you?
Yeah, because you've been called a lot of things, and
did you think it was racial?
No.
By the way, coming from the guy that calls you a pedophile every other week.
I don't call John a pedophile.
When you hear the word shady, what does that conjure up in your head?
Children call him a pedophile.
What does that conjure up in your head?
Sal, that's shady.
It sure is, and I'm proud of it. I just thought it was like swarthy would be a good word.
So you did think it was racial?
No, swarthy's not a word. What's so funny, Gary?
But you think so? So shady? You don't like him referring to your skin color?
My skin, Gary. What the fuck is so funny?
Mark that down.
Did I say something wrong?
No. You're perfect.
I thought, it's just like
let's go back.
Like shady, like a slimy scumbag. Somebody, a manipulator. That's how I take shady. I mean, you can't, and I'm like.
But if he would have said you're an asshole, would you have gotten just as angry?
No, probably.
There's something
not.
about shady that just got you.
Yeah, it's like that word gets under your skin.
Who's called you shady in your life, Sal?
Nobody really has, but. Shady's, call me an asshole, call me a scumbag, whatever you want. Howard does it all the time. He says it all the time. But Shady, he's implying that I deliberately lied. You're calling me a liar in this case. And that hurt. And it wasn't the case. And I think he knows more than anybody else. I certainly love being here. And that's why I made the effort to get up and get the fuck out of my house.
Well, after hearing that message, though, and the way you did it, it did come across as shady.
It came across that way out of respect to Gary because I thoroughly explained what I should be doing. Because one time I did not come in. I sent an email, and Gary made it perfectly clear. Listen, you call me up, you make me aware. And I did that. And did I overdo it? Yes, I did overdo it.
I didn't ask you to over-explain. One time you just didn't call me.
I didn't.
I didn't say call me and over-explain. I just said you got to let me know when you're going to be sick.
You just called Phelan, I think. You sent Phelan a text
you
message.
called an intern.
Right. I called John Hine.
You called an intern, and you told an intern to tell me you weren't coming in. I want to just know what's going on.
Well, I assumed it was my responsibility to thoroughly explain it to you. And, you can't foul me for doing something where I was thoroughly explaining
it was just
myself.
if Gary, we're mad at you. It just sounded funny.
Well, if Gary,
I know you're not mad.
If Gary hadn't told you to do it that way, what would your phone call have been? Like, how would you?
I would never. To me, it's shady to go, "Hey, Gary, I'm sick. Goodbye." Like what? That just sounds odd. I just wanted to thoroughly explain to him what happened. This never would have happened if I didn't listen to my fucking wife, and I would have called Gary at 7:00. Everything would have been fine.
So this is your wife's fault.
Oh, yeah. In this case, it is.
You know what I'm getting? But what I'm really getting out of this whole thing is there's two people who don't want to be in the same house together so badly. You said this morning, I wanted to come in more than life. I didn't want to be home, and she doesn't want you to. She doesn't want you to stay. It's the craziest thing.
Did you have that story?
And then I'm laying in bed, and she has all her goddamn shows on TiVo.
Well, didn't she
says she's busy all day. I'm watching Nate fucking Burkus. I'm ready to blow my brains out.
Did she make you sleep in a different?
I never even heard of Nate Burkus. She's got 11.
I don't know who that is.
It's Oprah's little protege guy,
I like him,
fashion designer weirdo.
Who is he?
Nate Burkus.
What does he do?
I know everything about this fucking
Tell
guy.
me.
He does. He designs furniture. He did clothing. How to set up your house. The only thing he's missing is a twat. This guy.
So how does Oprah treat him?
How does Oprah treat him?
Yeah.
Well, I said, where the fuck did this guy come from? My wife goes, this is Oprah's guy. Oprah, like Dr. Oz was discovered by Oprah. This guy is the Dr. Oz of furniture and frilly shit. And so I'm watching this Nate Burkus stuff.
Do you think this Nate Burkus guy is going to succeed, Oprah?
He is successful. He's
why? What did Oprah tap him? What is he?
Who the fuck knows what he is? He's a male Martha Stewart. That's what he is. He's a male Martha Stewart.
So how is he going to become the next Oprah then? I'm confused.
No, Oprah tapped into this guy. He's kind of like, he's very successful, and apparently at what he does, women love him. He's like the male Martha Stewart. He has this stupid show that catered to these fat soccer moms that are sitting around picking their twats all day, and he talks about rearranging your furniture and your clothing and how you should look and how you should groom yourself. Just a bunch of garbage. Anyway, I'm subjected to this during the day. Believe me, I'd much rather be here having fun and doing my work than being home. I didn't want to be home. But my wife always says, barrel through it, barrel through it. Well, let me tell you something. The last time she told me to barrel through it, I had swollen lymph nodes and 103 fever, and the doctor said she was crazy.
Sal told a great story on the air a couple of winters ago. Didn't your wife one time, because she didn't want you at home, dug out your driveway of like
She
18, yeah, 18 feet of snow just so you could go to work?
Well, my car didn't start, and she shoveled it out for me.
I thought you said today, Sal. I thought you said today that she made you sleep in a different part of the house or something.
No. I slept this time. Last time when I didn't throw up. If I would have thrown up, forget it. I would have been upstairs quarantined. That's why she opens the door and she rolls a Gatorade bottle and shuts the door. That's the most ridiculous thing.
Sal's wife is a big germ phobe.
Yes,
You've heard the stories about how he threw out the garbage one night and he came back to bed and he was infected, so she had to take the sheets off.
She takes my son Antonio out of the room. He has to sleep with Aiden and Aaron. Antonio's room's quarantined. The window's got to be cracked, even if I'm freezing to death with the chills, because the germs will circulate and go down the stairs and hurt everybody. So I have to sleep with the window cracked. She opens the door, she takes Gatorade, and she rolls it towards the bed and slams it.
And she throws did she throw a box of toilet or Kleenex in there?
Well, everything that I need. It's like a prisoner getting bread and water.
I don't know why I never noticed this before. Antonio, Aiden, and Aaron.
3 A's.
If you had a girl, would it be an A, like Anastasia or something?
Maybe. And I'm asshole.
No, but is there a reason for the A thing?
It started off with Antonio because I named him after my dad, and then she wanted to go Irish, so we went with Aiden, and then Aaron, which is Jewish. I don't know where that came from.
When you were looking for the third,
because she spends money like
Elvis Aaron Presley,
and I feel like the beaten down husband. So,
but when you went for the third name, did you only look at A names?
No, I looked at names that kept her quiet. Like, sure, this will work. Fine, let's
Sal
go with
hates
it.
to read. He didn't make it through the A chapter.
I didn't get to B and C.
And they're all going to go to Adelphi.
So when you're sick, how do you get out of quarantine? Because you don't know necessarily you're 100% better.
Well, in this case, she sleeps under the covers. She brought me a comforter from the closet that I have to roll myself up and cocoon myself on top of the covers because I might contaminate the inside of the bed. So I was rolled up in that way. And that was fine. I was okay with that because sometimes I go to sleep that way as well. She didn't get sick, whatever. I had this bug. I didn't throw up. It didn't freak her out that much. But she said barrel through, and I did. I woke up in the morning, I called Gary, and that's how it happened.
Joe in Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, did anybody else catch this? Sal, you are a little shady, buddy, because you said during the show that you did throw up. And just now you just got to...
I never said I throw up. I was nauseous, but I never threw up.
That's not what you said.
In the message, did you say you threw up?
Not that I remember. I did not throw up. I was nauseous.
Because now I'm thinking about the message. I think you said you did throw up.
I got very nauseous.
Dude.
If I said, all right, fine. If I said I threw up, fine. But the point is, I don't think I did. But I said I was nauseous. Who gives a shit? It was close enough. I didn't eat and I was nauseous.
If you threw up and said you didn't, is that shady?
It could be, but I think it's just my frame of mind where I was. I could have thought about throwing up.
All right, sounds shady to me.